bro. I don't even really want to. I don't even really want to motherfucking reiterate. I mean, re-say what he said. Like that shit was a whole nother motherfucking like level of fuckery, bro. Like him and OGK got some shit going on. I don't know nothing about. I don't want to
Yeah,
know
he
nothing.
said a lot. He said a lot. He really did. Like that whole TT situation. Like,
So
oh
he
man,
basically trying to say he was sharing pics and stripping for TT and all this shit. Like I don't know, bro.
what
Like
the
this shit got me off
fuck?
guard. On my life, I don't know nothing about what he was gonna say. I didn't know he was gonna come up here with this shit. I don't know nothing
And
about it.
all that shit was new to me. But like that kind of like lightweight explain. Well, no, not really. I mean, cause you do okay. So you do know, like the past few days. I mean, I ain't been able to just keep up with it. But everybody been going in on Beanie. From
Mm,
Born to Talk to MJ to Kev. I want to say Trey A wouldn't let him up on the panel yesterday.
mm.
Like,
But why
I'm
you?
going on.
Why they going in on you though? I don't understand it. That's some. Oh man, I don't know. That's the. It was just like I don't know. Like he named so many
Crazy.
people. Like damn, this nigga name dropping like a motherfucker. Then I'm like, what percentage of this is true? But then he said this is
I
his
mean, it
fifth.
ain't doing that but making people want to go subscribe. But
The nigga shit was talking.
you know what I'm saying? Like, who is this nigga they keep talking about? When I very first came in, your paws is wet. Come on. When I very first came in to whatever this situation is, it was over on Talk's page. And it was just talking MJ and Beanie on the panel. And talking MJ was dragging the fuck out that nigga.
Oh yeah, yeah,
And
okay. Okay, so they beefing. So like,
yeah, they was dragging the fuck out that nigga. And I was like, man, what the hell is going on? And
mm,
MJ was like, for the past few days or weeks or whatever, Beanie been I guess dragging everybody on his panel. I ain't even subscribed to Beanie. I'm about to go subscribe. See what the fuck going on.
bro. That,
I
and
don't know what the fuck. Gonna have a nigga subscribing. But yeah, they was dragging that nigga and yet was it yesterday, day before yesterday when I was at work, I pulled up, I think it was on Bourne's panel, and they was dragging him again. Talking about how he basically okay, if I'm getting it right, because I don't want to be wrong, but I'm pretty intuitive. I'm thinking like, okay, so Beanie pulled up to Kev's panel, and when
mm,
Kev let him up, he pulled up with no shirt on, and he was like shaking
what?
his shit all in the camera.
Get the fuck out of here.
Girl,
This shit is wild, bruh. Damn, B, you been doing the most, huh? You doing the most,
where
bro.
the
So
hell is
like,
my other phone? I don't know
so
where
so
my other phone. Oh, there it is.
so Cam kicked the nigga off for that shit.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where it went from there. That's where I kind of clocked out.
Nigga pulled up on my channel doing
Um,
that shit. Hey, nigga, I'm definitely gonna drop that nigga the fuck down. Like, what the fuck is you doing? Like, but this nigga said he pulled up naked doing that shit, bro. That's crazy.
well,
That nigga,
I don't think he was naked, naked. I'm pretty sure Kev wouldn't have pulled him up if he was naked, naked. But that he apparently didn't have at least a shirt on.
but he still
And
see
when
that
he
nigga
pulled
didn't have
up, he
no shirt
pulled
on in the
up
but he can
doing
see
the
that.
beat him up right dance.
But he can see he didn't have no shirt on in the backstage though. So like, what he still pulled the nigga up with no shirt on. So like, that's like, what did you? He said he
That's
pulled
kind
up.
of suspect in itself, huh?
Yeah, and then he said that that nigga was like shooting him. He said something like he shot him cash. Like that's man, I swear I heard this nigga say, man, Kev, you got some explaining to do, man. You ain't gotta
You
explain to
know
me.
who I,
Other people gonna want to know what the fuck that was about, bro. Like, hold on, man. I'm gonna
you
go
know
back.
who I think I mistook Beanie for was Rolo. When I said I thought Beanie and Kev was tight, I think I was thinking about Rolo.
Yeah, see. Nobody told me, nigga. So Beanie was doing the most, nigga, with the motherfucking whole shirt off thing and shit like that. Like that's the most, nigga.
Look, there goes Stone. Stone know a little. I'm sharing your live, so but I don't have
Look,
the link in
hold on.
my chat for you, baby. So
I'm about to replay what he just said because I gotta hear that again to make sure I heard it right. 'Cause, nigga, that shit was crazy fucking.
Stone, come over here to Traumatics and pull up because I think Stone know a little bit more about this shit. Good
This
morning,
shit
Stone.
wild, boy. And nigga, no, I don't know nothing about it. So this shit bombarded me, nigga. I knew nothing about it. You can't say I knew nothing about it at all. For real, for real.
I did not know that I could literally share your live without having my 50 subscribers. Oh, we finna go up, Traumatic.
No, that's because I set it so you could do that on my shit. But
Well, I
yeah.
know everybody sets it up to where you could share it. I'm talking about on my end. I thought I had to have 50 subs before I could do that shit. Before I
Nah,
could
that's
even,
because you already had
stream.
it with that. So it's still gonna motherfucking register you.
Oh. So I can go live without my 50 subs?
It's gonna take a day or two because I think you gotta like re apply or some shit like that.
Yeah, I already did that. I did that this morning. Okay, let me find out. I thought I had to redo the whole thing.
Yeah,
They done fucked up.
yeah, you back on the bullshit.
It's called hold on, Stone. I'm trying to start up
Hold on.
my second phone. I'm gonna go in there and put the link in my chat for you. How Stone don't know your new page? The fuck going on around here?
I don't know, man. A lot of these niggas saying that shit, bro. Like, nigga, I don't know, but nigga, they need to, nigga, do that for me. Like, I don't know why the fuck you don't know that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they be trying to keep me out the loop. Trying to keep me out the loop, man. These niggas be on that weird shit, bro. That's why motherfuckers ain't been over. They ain't seeing my shit. But see, that's the thing, bro. These niggas be trying to keep me out the loop. Cause, see, hold on, man. Okay, my videos. Yeah, he just says a whole lot of shit. He just said a whole lot of shit, bro. Hold on. Okay. Fuck is this nigga talking about, man?
Like Elder
You an
Bond. They got
interesting
Elder
nigga,
Bond.
man.
Yeah, they got all kind of bots on here. Yeah,
Oh
me and
man.
OGK, man, we fire, bro. Like for real, we is, bro. Like, but he got a team. Traumatic was just talking about this. He would be way cooler if he had a team. Now think about Traumatic had a crowd like that or a team like that, in which
Yeah,
he
they
will.
scared of that though. They scared of
Exactly.
that.
Yeah. So I
Not
mean,
them
I know he got a
necessarily. Them
program
though.
to run.
Necessarily.
He has a program to run, and I'm not trying to fuck it up. So me and OGK, we gonna always be cool.
Oh, Vonnie left. Yeah, man. Shit, man. I don't know, man. That's OGK for you, man. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
dig?
Um, yeah, he's definitely a penitentiary nigga. I look at the tattoos on his
A
neck.
penitentiary nigga.
Yeah, look, seriously like one of them old thugs and shit, like for real.
Yeah,
Okay, there we go. Are
okay.
you
Definitely
replaying it? Okay.
I'm trying to hear what
a
he's
smooth
saying. Like
nigga
he
cut
said a
jeans.
whole lot of shit, but I was like,
Oh man,
I really didn't
he
even hear
said
all
that
the shit
nigga a
he said.
penitentiary nigga, bro.
Yeah, man.
So
The
you
The
see
only
that
link is
nigga
in
as
my
reason
chat,
y'all
y'all.
institutionalized.
could, y'all know I do videos dramatic. Y'all know I can produce.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
for sure, for sure.
yeah, man. Like, I mean, you got kids traumatic?
Nah, I ain't got kids, man. I got a daughter, man. I got one daughter. She,
Oh, congratulations, man. That's when I see you talking about producing, right?
That nigga was name dropping like a motherfucker.
what's up?
That's the only reason
Real
you hear me
shit.
explain it. The only reason
Well,
why we
that's what I'm
doing this
saying.
is
That's your
because
legacy. That's your legacy, nigga. That's
yes,
everything, nigga.
yes,
You got
that's a
kids.
man's. That's 101. That's what a man dream of. The bro, what? Nigga, what the
Hey, so
fuck?
yeah,
I
Beanie
think I'm
Chris
a
pulled up
bragging
on
on
my
motherfucking
shit
money,
saying some
bitch.
crazy shit, bro.
Nigga, give a fuck about no studio. I turned in the whole studio for a child.
Right, right. Hell yeah, man. Like I want a son, man. You know what I'm saying? Like eventually, but shit, goddamn, it's like where the fuck you gotta have the right candidate to have that shit.
Yeah,
Can't just
people
have a
said they'll
kid with
give like two
anybody.
fingers to give their like their parents back. No, give two fingers to give yourself a child. That's your legacy. Your parents did their
Oh,
job. You got to do your job. Don't be selfish. Somebody brought you here in this world. Out of the millions of pieces of sperm, you was the one that fought. You could have looked at different. You could have had a different mind. You could have been built like FDA.
what the fuck?
Anything's possible, bro.
This nigga.
You said you could have been built like FDA. Hold up.
Yeah, man.
I know, like,
My sperm is different.
This nigga
it was
crazy.
crazy. That shit was funny as fuck.
That's the difference between me and OGK. I'm a producer. You know what I'm saying? I do music. You get what I'm saying? I create shit now.
Oh shit. He said you could have been. He threw that shit in there real fast, bro. You could have been built like FDA. That's crazy, bro. Wow.
Okay. Isn't that OG Percy's playing? This nigga got this short in Seattle. Okay.
This nigga I'm through with you. You
What
crazy,
is
bro.
going on? Hey, say, bro, look, I take it personal. I told you I'm from, down here in the bottom of the
Bonnie B said she thought you and Kev was tight.
man, we is tight, man. We cool as a motherfucking son, for real. Son, he be biting my style, son. Talk to me nice. Man, look, though, we was gonna run it, and then we was gonna run it back and back. It was gonna be fire, because
What do you
like
mean he was gonna run it with
digital
her?
artists,
What?
regular artists, my sister can paint. So, like, I'm over here trying to, like, produce this picture, and then here he comes.
Oh, you said what? You was gonna run what? You was gonna run what with
Like,
talking
talk
to
to me nice. Like, we had a great live stream. You know what I'm saying? So I was just thinking, like, maybe in a couple days, 3 more days, we're gonna run it back a little bit or something. His fucking ass comes the next day trying to outdo a nigga numbers. That bitch flop. And then, nigga, wait, what this nigga name that bald head nigga that look like Tommy off of Martin? What that nigga name is? I mean, Cole, my bad.
Oh,
What the fuck?
But whatever, they got the same head. Man, what that nigga name is, man? Oh, Born.
he said the
Born.
ball head.
Born rich. This nigga ain't got no wealth. Bro, I gotta pause, bro. I know we said don't pause, nigga.
He said Born looked like the nigga Tommy from Martin, nigga.
Right.
God, please let this man grow his head back.
What the fuck, bro? Oh man, bro. This nigga Born. So hold on, how we get on board? So what? Okay, so okay, this nigga that went from FDA to Born. Hey, okay, so Born need to get his hair back. You said what you say?
He need to get some confidence, bro. Real talk, bro. Born
Born
went and tried to outdo my numbers on Talk to Me Night Show. That bitch flops. Nigga, they might be watching that bitch from another channel trying to run their own numbers up. Nigga, stop it. We got chemistry. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They trying to fuck the wave. Son, y'all done had y'all. Son, all y'all wanted. Then look, let me tell y'all OGK down bad. He always wanted this shit to be about OGK and news. I just wanted to prove a fucking point. And then the point ain't for nobody else to fucking see. It's for OGK to fucking understand. Because he a man and I'm a man. That's why he gotta respect the game. So basically, you hating on my fucking style, though. We don't want to hear about that and all that shit. Nigga, what the fuck? Nigga, I'm sick of hearing about your shit. Yeah, I better enjoy news. And we can fuck. You ain't trying to fuck news. Nigga, you scared. Dick ain't getting hard. I'm sick of that shit. Look, I told you it's a
Oh my god.
Man,
the internet. These guys are trying
bro.
to coincide these lives as if, like, I'm supposed to be the person that make you this fucking man. Nigga, I'm my own person. Nigga, what you standing on, bitch? I'm standing like Farron in this motherfucker, nigga, leg in the pussy, bitch. Fuck out of here, nigga. Fake ass reality show. But yeah, like I said, yeah, we still cool though, man. We cool, man. I ain't really tripping about this nigga, man.
So those of y'all coming in, that nigga
Oh
Beanie
man,
Chris went in early this morning. We're just kind of going over this shit.
Internal validation. Internal wealth. Whores.
you right, you right. That's true. That is true, bro. It does mean born rich does mean well. Yeah, right. Basically, nigga, right about that. He pulled up.
Yeah, but yeah, you know, man, it's just so much going on the internet. I'm trying to, balance this thing out for real shit. I mean, back in the day they had Jenny Craig. You talking about FDA? He could have went over there. We ain't got nobody for him to go over there. And like you remember those fucking chia pets and shit like that. Man, you talking about technology? They been had this shit out. This nigga can't grow a fucking hair follicle. But I ain't got nothing to do with that. I noticed you niggas is really hating on my style, son. For real, son. Look,
They hating on your style, bro.
Hating on my shit, man. Them niggas wild pussy nigga talking shit. Nigga can't bear a child.
Hey, what's up, Vonnie B in the building, man? What's good? Hey, he said,
What's good? I'm here for it. What the fuck?
This nigga that came up here, man, cracking me the fuck up, man. Yeah, man.
Vonnie, Grand Rising.
Good morning. Good morning.
Grand Rising, what's happening?
Yeah, man.
Trying to get over the cold.
See, you got a lot to get off your chest, being Chris, man. You sound like you got a lot of shit on your mind, bro.
Yeah,
all clogged up. Let it out.
That's what the human being is supposed to be able to create, an image of his thoughts, right? So, maybe I have a tad bit more thoughts than the average individual, but, I just want to display it appropriately. I don't want you guys to feel like I'm bashing people or coming on here and saying the wrong thing. And that's the thing. No. I'm trying to get this thing right, this communication thing. I'm really trying to get it right. Your voice tone, intention, purpose. Yeah, I'm trying to meet those.
Hey, why do I think this nigga was from Seattle though? Yeah, you trying to improve your people skills.
Yeah, man, for real. I'm really trying to take this.
That nigga Beanie got a problem with everybody. Apparently.
Yeah, man, experience is the best. Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? They probably gonna have something to say about the shit you said though, you know what I'm saying?
You think so?
Man, I mean, I would think so. But I mean,
that's wrong. I mean, bro, like honestly, bro. I
mean, I didn't say you say nothing wrong.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if people believe in the truth, why do they complain about lies? If you believe in the truth, why do you complain about lies?
He said, if you believe the truth, why do you believe in the truth? Why do you complain about lies?
Mm-hmm. You have no reason to. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Vonnie, what you think about that? I heard talk to the nicest shit. MJ, they was
wrong if you really feel like you're right. So I would
going at it with the nigga about.
Just don't even respond.
I think the nigga
it wouldn't be beneficial toward you.
Wanted to talk
not
me,
nice. Maybe a little bit me, but
she wasn't feeling the nigga.
Let it go.
Yeah.
Words. I don't.
I told you started getting into it with MJ and shit.
Talking freaky to a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like you weren't talking freaky to like that when I
was. The nigga went from TT to talk to Kev to FDA to like the fuck.
That was FaceTiming.
Sit down. Look, I started my strip show. OGK channel. Sit down. Nigga, when Tierra Latrice FaceTime the nigga, I'll twist my hips on that motherfucker.
What? He said that
shit. They don't never tell you no real shit.
That's where he fucked up right there.
Yeah, nigga. You said you twisted your hips on him, man. What the fuck?
You heard what the fuck that nigga said. You heard what he said.
Yeah, that is so crazy. Give me my credit. I love you.
Oh, man, bro.
What the other lady name is, man? She riding with us so hard. God damn.
From what I understand, Beanie Chris is a YouTube male stripper.
Get the fuck out of here. Male stripper is crazy though.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong. That's what y'all go to the Bahamas for.
But see,
that's why y'all go down there to the Caribbean.
The Kev shit, just don't strip on.
But the fact that he admitted it, did you hear him admit the shit though?
Who, Kev?
No, Beanie. When I said that he's a YouTube male stripper, he was like, yeah.
No, I didn't hear that.
Nigga, what the fuck? Nigga, I'm sick of hearing about your shit. Yeah, I know way better than you in news. And we can fuck. You ain't trying to fuck news, nigga. You scared. Dick ain't getting hard. I'm sick of that shit. Look, I told you, it's a generational gap in real life. So when I come to the internet, these guys are trying to coincide these lives as if like, I'm supposed to be the person that make you this fucking man. Nigga, I'm my own person. Nigga, what you standing on, bitch? I'm standing like Farron in this motherfucker. Nigga, leg in the pussy, bitch. Fuck out of here, nigga. Fake ass reality show. But
Nigga
yeah, like I said, yeah,
stupid.
we still cool though, man. We cool, man. I ain't really tripping about this nigga, man. I'm born rich.
Oh man.
Nigga, I'm wealthy. That's
Well,
what
bro.
born rich means. Internal validation. Internal wealth. Pores.
You right. You right. That's true. That is true, bro. It does mean born rich does mean wealthy. Right. Right about that.
Yeah, but
Hey,
you know,
Kev.
there's so much going on the internet. I'm
Hey.
trying to, you know, balance this thing out for real.
Kev in the chat.
I mean, you know, back in the day they had Jenny Craig.
Kev, what's going on with your boy, bro?
We ain't got nobody for to go over there.
You talking
And
about?
you know, like you remember those fucking chia packs and shit like that.
He pulled up to
Talking
your
about
shit.
technology. They been
Half
having that.
naked.
They can't grow a fucking hair follicle. But I ain't got nothing to do with that. I noticed you niggas is really hating on my style, son. For real, son. Look,
They hating on your style, bro.
hating on my shit, man. Them niggas wild pussy nigga talking shit. Nigga King Bear child.
Hating on your style, bro. Hey, what's up, Vonnie B? In with it, man. What's good?
Vonnie B.
What's good? I'm here for it. What the fuck?
This nigga came up here, man, cracking me the fuck up. Thinking his shit or something. I said, oh no.
Vonnie Grand Rising.
What the fuck is he talking
Good
about?
morning. Good morning.
Grand Rising, what's happening?
Yeah, man.
Trying to get over the cold.
So you got a lot to get off your chest, huh? Being Chris, man. You sound like you got a lot of shit on your mind, bro.
Yeah,
All clogged up. Let it out.
And I had no prior knowledge of this, nigga. So let's get that straight.
You know, an image of his thoughts, right? So, you know, maybe I have a tad bit more thoughts than the average individual, but you know, I just want to display it appropriately. I don't want you guys to feel like I'm bashing people or coming on here and saying the wrong thing. And that's the thing.
Oh, no.
I'm trying to get this thing right, this communication thing. You know, I'm really trying to get it right. Your voice tone, intention, you know, purpose. Yeah, I'm trying to meet those qualifications for sure.
Yeah, you trying to improve your people skills.
Yeah, man, for real. I'm really trying to take this social experiment to the next level.
Well, yeah, man, experience is the best teacher. You know what I'm saying? They probably gonna have something to say about the shit you said, though. You know what I'm saying?
You think so?
Man, I mean, I would think so. But I mean,
That nigga knew what he was doing. That nigga woke up on some bullshit this morning.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, bullshit for real, huh?
Why do they complain about lies? If you believe in the truth, why do you complain about lies?
That nigga went to sleep mad and woke up like fuck everybody.
You have no business to
sleep, bro, because he really like.
Vonnie,
what you think about that? He said like 6 people names, bro. He said
Virginia. Wrong if you really feel like you're right. So I would encourage you.
Talking about he hit everybody.
Yeah,
it wouldn't be beneficial toward you.
OGK,
not me, maybe a little bit me, but
born bitch,
let it go.
FBA.
I don't
Trey A. I'm like, how he is name dropped in there, everybody, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like you weren't talking freaky to me like that when I was showing you.
Talk to me nice, MJ. Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh, so y'all was FaceTiming?
Yeah, nigga. Anybody talking about?
That was FaceTiming?
Sit down. Look, I started my strip show, OGK channel.
Oh,
sit down. Nigga,
now listen to this.
FaceTime the nigga. I'll twist my hips on that motherfucker. They
don't
never even talk about that.
Fuck about that nigga say right
there,
there,
they don't never
bro.
tell you no real shit.
What that nigga just say?
Fucking bad boy.
You just said you twisted your hips on him, man. What the fuck?
You heard what the fuck that nigga said? You heard what he said?
Man, that is so crazy. Give me my credit.
Nah, but like that nigga said on Kev
and saying the wrong thing. And that's the thing.
Oh, no.
I told you that's how it started. He pulled up with his shit off.
Intention, you know, purpose. Yeah, I'm trying to meet those qualifications for sure.
Don't you believe in the truth? Why do you
out of here? That's why y'all going down there.
You heard what he said?
Man, that is so crazy. Give me my credit.
Beanie Chris is a YouTube male stripper.
Oh, you did say the fuck out of here, man.
No. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong.
See, he agreed to that shit.
That's why y'all go down there to the Caribbean.
Just don't strip on here.
Working hard as a black man, y'all want to like that. Y'all taking these flights out of here. That's why y'all going down there to the. Ain't no y'all ain't going shopping.
Crazy.
Oh, yeah, man. I mean, shit, nigga. I mean, shit. I wouldn't say that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, male strippers.
Bahamas. You get what I'm saying? Say, brother, look. If they taking a girl trip to the Bahamas, don't even worry about it. I tell you that. You don't.
So OGK, this nigga pulled up on your shit stripping, bro. Yeah, I mean, shit. I wouldn't go to the Bahamas anyway. I'd rather go to Miami, man. No, I'd rather go to the Florida Keys. It's closer.
Kev, you got to pull up. The link is in my chat. If
You know,
you
they're
still
going
over
out with
there,
exotic dancers, male strippers.
you gotta
You know,
explain
the
this
they ain't
situation
going,
where he pulled up
they ain't got no
half
little
naked or whatever the fuck he talking about.
Oh man, so yeah, they can just they get this man have it right their way. So see, ladies, man, y'all bullshitting, man. They look, B Chris said he gonna motherfucking strip down for you, do whatever he do. You know, y'all ain't even gotta motherfucking go to the strip club. Y'all can just hit buddy.
Yeah, how you go from a top-notch stripper nigga to going in and hood pillow talking with a bitch? Man, them niggas ain't fucking with you. You better go with a wet ass.
Man, that nigga clout chasing or something, man. I don't know what the fuck is crazy, man.
Yeah, man, I'm sick of that shit.
That's
You don't even know what
crazy
you
work.
fucking with. Down here fucking with
Oh
this
my
other nigga.
goodness.
Oh man.
Dramatic, did you do this? Is this
Nah,
your
bro, I
car?
swear to God.
Hell
I
no.
swear to God. I don't know. I didn't know none of this was gonna happen, man. I was just doing my thing and he pulled up. And then, you know what I'm saying? Had to get some shit off his chest, I guess. You know what I'm saying? And he's had a whole lot to say about a whole lot of shit. I'm just letting him do his shit.
Yeah, real talk, man. Look, black men, all we want is our tummies full and our balls empty. She's not qualified for the job. Let her do what she want to do. I'll take care of herself. Do it. I don't need a man. No, nigga don't need you. No, you ain't gonna do no much. Stress his ass out. So fuck.
Let's go back to the beginning when he said some shit in the beginning.
All the goddamn watch
dead.
Tell me who coming back to save your fucking ass.
Dramatic, you know they gonna blame you for this, right?
I mean, bro, like I don't give a fuck. Like I ain't doing that. This is his doing. His doing.
Nigga give a fuck about no studio. I turned in the whole studio for a child. Still cool though, man. We cool, man. I ain't really tripping about this nigga, man. I'm born rich. Only reason
why that's what I'm saying. That's your legacy. That's your legacy, nigga. That's because look, why you think they got court, right? You got court, bro.
Yeah, man.
So you see that nigga as institutionalized.
Y'all know I do videos. That example. When I first came on there, I said there's a big difference between the younger generation of blacks. I think about Traumatic had a crowd like that or a team like that.
Yeah, they scared of that though.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Wow.
Okay. Isn't that OG person playing? This nigga got this short in Seattle. Okay.
This nigga up through with you. You crazy,
what is
bro.
going on? They say, bro, look, you know, I take it personal. I told them from, down here in the bottom of the
Bonnie B said she thought you and Kev was tight.
Man, we is tight, man. We cool as a motherfucker, son. For real, son. He be biting my style, son. Talk to me nice. Man, look, though, we was gonna rent it and then we was gonna rent it back and back. It was gonna be fire because like I'm an artist. Digital artist, regular artist, seriously. Yeah, me and OTK, man, we fire, bro. Like for real, we is, bro. Like, but he got a team. Traumatic was just talking about this. He would be.
Yeah, that's basically the gist of what he said. I don't know what the fuck. He said some other shit though. As I showed you. But shit, man, like man.
GK in his face, Loco in his face. Older guys like that. That's not my style. I'm a very respectful person, so. Just for me, just trying to have a regular conversation with him, for him to like act like that, it's just like, man, wow. Because I'm around older people a lot, for real. Like seriously, I got so many mentors, and it's crazy, bro. Like I just can't believe this shit. Like am I talking to bots in here? Like like elder.
You interesting nigga, man.
Yeah, they got all kind of bots out here. Yeah, me and OTK, man, we fire, bro. Like for real, we is, bro. Like, but he got a team. Traumatic was just talking about this. He would be way cooler if he had a team. Now think about Traumatic had a crowd like that or a team like that.
Yeah, they scared of that though.
Exactly. Yeah. So
not them necessarily.
He has a program to run it. I'm not trying to fuck it up. So
what you was gonna run? What you was gonna Kev was tight. Hey.
Internal wealth. Horse.
You're right. That's true. That is true, bro. It does mean Jay Solomon was good with it, bro. Right about that.
Yeah, but man, it's just so much going on.
Hey, Riz, what's up with it?
I'm trying to, balance this thing out for real shit.
Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, man, for your boy, man. Tap that in, man.
Over there, we ain't got nobody.
Thumbs up.
And like you remember those fucking chia packs and shit like that. Man, you talking about technology? They been had that.
What the fuck? That nigga say?
But I ain't got nothing to do with that. I know.
When he talking about born with the chia, or am I tripping?
For real?
No, he was
on your style, bro.
Hating on my shit, man. Them niggas wild pussy nigga talking shit. Nigga can't bear a child.
Hey, what's up, Vonnie B in the building, man? What's good?
Vonnie B.
What's good? I'm here for it. What the fuck?
This nigga that came up here, man, cracking me the fuck up, man. Yeah, man.
Vonnie Grand Rising.
Good morning. Good morning.
Grand Rising, what's happening?
Yeah,
Trying to
man.
get over my cold.
Shit, you got a lot to get off your chest, me and Chris, man. You sound like you got a lot of shit on your mind, bro.
All
Yeah, I
clogged
mean,
up. Let it out.
that's what the human being is supposed to be able to create, an image of his thoughts, right? So, maybe I have a tad bit more thoughts than the average individual, but I just want to display it appropriately. Yeah, I don't want you guys to feel like I'm bashing people or coming on here and saying the wrong thing. And that's the thing
Oh
about
no.
I'm trying to get this thing right, this communication thing. I'm really trying to get it right. Your voice tone, intention, purpose. Yeah, I'm trying to meet those qualifications for sure.
Yeah, you trying to improve your people skills.
Yeah, man, for real. I'm really trying to take this social experiment to the next level.
Well, yeah, man, experience is the best teacher. You know what I'm saying? They probably gonna have something to say about the shit you said, though. You know what I'm saying?
You think so?
Man, I mean, I would think so. But I mean,
that's wrong. I mean, bro, like honestly, bro, I mean,
I didn't say you said nothing wrong.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if people believe in the truth, why do they complain about lies? If you believe in the truth, why do you complain about lies?
If you believe in the truth, why do you believe in the truth? Why do you complain about lies?
Mm-hmm. You have no reason
to. What he's saying is lies.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
Vonnie, what you think about
challenge something if you don't believe in it? I mean, honestly, you can't really say anything wrong if you really feel like you're right. So I would encourage anybody that's listening to me, just don't even respond. It's not even much. It wouldn't be beneficial toward you, not me, maybe a little bit me, but I mean, just let it go. It's just words. I don't. I told you how I feel about it. I mean, you're talking freaky to a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you weren't talking freaky to me like that when I was showing you what I was working.
No, what was he talking about right there when he said he was talking freaky to a nigga?
That's what I'm saying.
Who was he talking about?
That was FaceTiming. He said TT was talking freaky to him, and then tried to curve him or something like that.
I twist my hips on that motherfucker.
Okay, so y'all see, he got something to say about it. Like, okay, so apparently, pause that real quick, dramatic.
You just said you twisted your hips on him, man. What the fuck?
You heard what the fuck that nigga said? You heard what he
said? That is so saying my credit. I love you.
Oh, man, bro. Oh, man.
What the other lady name is, man? She rhyme with a soul.
My bad.
Okay, did anybody know? Man, we need TT. I need y'all to wake up. Because this nigga got a little, he dishing out a little something about everybody in this motherfucking sector. And it started with TT. It went from TT to Talk to Me to MJ to OGK to Born Rich. Who else did he throw in there? FDA.
Yeah, FDA, Trey 8, fucking, yeah, pretty much all them niggas, man. Like, Britannia. He said something about Britannia.
Britannia, yeah.
Talk to Me Nice, MJ.
He pretty much on one.
Yeah.
He pretty much just came on one.
OGK. Yeah. Yeah, just pretty much, nigga. Just talking about, a whole bunch of crazy shit.
By the way, anybody over there in my chat, I'm giving out wrenches for anyone who pulled up to my first stream. So after that, I'm gonna pull a tray 8 and charge for wrenches. $2 a wrench in this motherfucker. But yeah, anybody who caught my first stream, that means you got your notifications on. That's what's up. I'm giving out wrenches. Share it out too. Y'all share traumatic shit out. But yeah, so basically Beanie Chris pulled up this morning and he got a little something to say about everybody. And so traumatic, he reviewing it. We replaying that shit.
Yeah,
what you think? What you got to say about all that, traumatic?
I think that shit. I honestly think that shit is kind of lightweight funny, but it's like it's all about how serious motherfuckers take that shit. But nigga, like, I don't know, man. When a nigga talking about he pulling up on a nigga shit twerking, Nigga, like I can see why Kevin let that nigga down, but nigga, why he let that nigga up? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Nigga, like I would have never let that nigga up on my shit in the first place. Maybe I don't know. Maybe Cat caught that. Maybe he caught that nigga off guard, or maybe he wasn't paying
Was he
attention.
backstage? Was it with his shirt off already? You let him up knowing he didn't have no clothes on, Kev? Are we confused? What's going on?
Yeah, because you would think you would
'Cause
see that nigga backstage, but shit, I don't know, man. That's crazy
was
work,
the
bro.
nigga not cammed up before you let him up?
And then, yeah, man, that's wild, bro. That's wild, bro. That's wild, bro. Then he talking about nigga, you hating on me and shit, like hating on what? He brung up news too. I forgot. He brung up news. He said something about news and is that all? Yeah, I think that was it. News and something else, somebody else.
I think I jumped up. I jumped up as he was talking about born, I think. It was too much. I was like, man, I got to get up here. This nigga wildin'.
Yeah, that nigga wilding too much, man. He got everybody name in his mouth, bro. So oh no, man, that
So
nigga
you
talking.
can expect some shows. You can expect some shows. But they already been going in on Beanie. That's probably why he mad.
Yeah,
You know what I
but I
mean? They been dragging Beanie.
yeah. Because I think that's who MJ was talking about. When MJ was like, uh, don't take somebody seriously or somebody you can't trust somebody or something. But I didn't know if he was talking about bro. But
Shit.
they got a little beef going back because of I think he liked talk to me nice, but he started bringing up
He does. Yeah, he does. He does. Hey, show, go over there and subscribe to my page while you in here. There go my link. And go type something in my chat so I can give you a wrench. Everybody who pull up to this first one, getting a wrench.
yeah, man. Um,
Does that mean you motherfuckers didn't subscribe while I was throwing my new link out?
Mr.
But yeah,
Rainy
that shit crazy.
Day. Yeah, this shit funny the motherfucker though, man. I swear to God. Cause nigga, hey, oh man. That
Yeah,
nigga,
that's crazy work.
that nigga Kevin
I didn't
said,
expect him to pull up like that.
he said, Jay Solid, get your mans. Oh man. Get your mans,
It's
cuz.
crazy.
Get your mans,
It's
Kev.
crazy work.
Yeah, man.
Crazy work. Yeah, you better get your black ass up here. He was the main. I think it was like mainly what Kev and Born,
Yep.
and I
Yep.
can't even really say that because the nigga really was just kind of going in on everybody.
Yeah.
That nigga show said meow.
Oh yeah. That nigga did say that meow shit. I think that's what Talk to Me Nice was going in. Like, man, I don't want to hear no man saying meow, nigga. Like, what type of
Right.
shit?
Where did the meow come from? Did it originally come from Beanie?
Yeah, I think so, man. But shit, I don't know, man. I don't know what type of grown ass man purrs. that nigga purring and shit, nigga.
Fucking crazy.
That's
Nigga
crazy.
on the panel meowing. The nigga on the panel like openly advertising his stripper techniques on the YouTube streets. The nigga openly admitting to getting on the panel and swinging his piece around on camera.
And you ain't subscribed to the nigga,
No,
motherfucker.
I didn't. I don't even know his page, but I'm looking for that motherfucker. I'm definitely going to
Oh,
subscribe.
shit. Hey, Jay Solid, she wouldn't subscribe to this nigga, man. Hey,
Benny,
that
where you at? Type in the chat so I
nigga,
can let me.
the meow mix
That nigga
sector is
said he
crazy.
be YouTube stripping. I'm definitely
Hey,
subscribing. Let me scroll up see if he typed in your
mix
chat.
sector is crazy. That's wild,
Did he
bro.
type in your chat before he pulled up? Let me see.
I'm not sure. I don't think so. He just pulled up. I'm not sure though. He might have. He might have.
That
Yeah,
nigga Jay said, "Nah, Beanie, your man's. Y'all get him.
that's your
Yeah,
man.
it's a lot going on.
That's your man's. Oh man,
That
bruh,
shit
crazy.
crazy work.
Yeah, man. Beyond that, because at the end of the day, bro, like for him to name all them people, bro, like he either trolling or he really feels some type of way. He said though, nigga, like them is my feelings. I have feelings, man. My feelings is hurt.
There go Beanie in my chat. Beanie, I'm about to sub. Let
He
me
said,
go ahead and go to your channel over there and let me rinse you up so they not timing you out down there.
man.
Oh man.
Nigga.
Y'all crazy. That nigga said meow part two.
That nigga's a comedian, man.
Don't say that never happened on Kev's page. Well, what the fuck, y'all? Come clear some shit up because Beanie was going in this morning. Why don't
He,
nobody want to pull up and clarify some shit?
yeah, cause yeah, man, that's crazy. That's crazy shit, bro. For real,
He
for real.
said he started out with TT. TT used to send him sexual shit.
Yeah,
That
cause
nigga said, oh,
I was like, man, nah, man,
any
I don't believe that about T. I ain't ever heard no shit like that about TT. But you, like, for the way he was making it seem, bro. Like, I'm like, man, don't try to hype a nigga up, man, on some bullshit.
that nigga Beanie said hating on strippers is not gangsta.
Ain't no strippers ain't gangster.
Oh my god.
Hey, you think that nigga really a stripper though?
I mean, that's what Talk to Me Nice said, and MJ said that nigga be stripping for men, like outside of YouTube.
God,
Like he Beanie, do you be stripping like at gay clubs? You in the chat. Good morning,
bro.
Anthony. Let me mod you up.
Then he said I got a whole lot of mentors like Extreme. Wasn't Extreme Cav's name?
I don't know. I would. There's no way I would know that. I only been around like 2 years.
That's what I think I heard, bro. I'm just saying. That's what I think I heard, bro.
Kev, your old name is Extreme. Man, what the fuck is going on?
He
That nigga say he make money.
not at the moment. Extreme. Wow, cuz bro, this nigga's retarded, bro. Extreme, bro. Oh man, he doubled down on it, bro. That's wild, bro. That's wild, bro.
The market is available personally, not at the moment.
Hey,
What?
that's what he said, bro. Hey, Kev, I am not the one, bro. I'm not saying this. I'll slow my roll, bro. I ain't trying to motherfucking have cuz mad at me, bro. But I'm just saying, nigga, that's what he was saying.
Beanie, let me go. I'm finna go over to his page. Let me go see. You got any lives or anything where you actually be? I mean, they wouldn't even allow that on YouTube, would they? Let me look at some shit. I'm no, I'm nosy. I need to know what the fuck going on around here. I mean, he listen. Beanie is shirtless a lot. I'm seeing that.
Never seen that nigga shirtless. I ain't never seen none of that. So I don't know.
Yeah, he does not like to wear a shirt. He got an episode called "Call Me for Delivery." What are you delivering, Beanie Chris? Now he got a live he just did a day ago
He said it's too early for the
called Beanie Chris Warns MJ. Yeah, we've been missing a lot, traumatic. He
Beanie Kid.
apparently got some.
Yeah, man. You got a whole lot going on. You got a whole lot going on, bro. Brother.
So this started what, 11 days ago? 11 days. You've been going in on people. You I want to know what this "call me for delivery" mean. What you delivering, Beanie?
Song for the 2 coming real. It's the next episode.
It's the next episode.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Woman, she be thinking we soft. We don't play. We gon' rock it till the wheels fall off. Hold up. Hey. Woman, she be acting too bold. Take a seat. Hope you're ready for the next episode. Hey. Yeah. Holding smoke. Coming at you. Holding smoke.
Hey. Good morning, everybody. Oh shit. I missed a lot of this one too.
Huh? Yeah, that was the shit I was watching earlier, man, with the when the niggas was going at it and shit.
Yeah, I missed a lot of that one. Okay, so let me just say something about this before you play it. I think it's I don't want to insult nobody. Okay, so let's just state a fact.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody got, somebody got Sandy on camera. Okay? Let's start there. Sandy accidentally cammed up. Okay, that's a fact.
Yeah.
But we all knew Sandy was fucking horrid on camera. Everybody knows Sandy ugly. We know that. Sandy's not cute. Okay? We know Sandy's not cute. We know Sandy be talking shit. And we know Sandy ain't got room to be talking shit because Sandy's fucking ugly. Hey, Shep, let me rinse you up, baby. Thank you for pulling up. My question is, why did we wait until she got caught camming up to drag the fuck out of her like that?
Oh no, I think it's just the way it happened or whatever. I don't know because I wasn't there, but the way it
I mean,
looked
did you
like,
catch the title?
yeah,
You got
I
the
think
title.
he though, didn't he? Because
The,
like the
the
one,
title was intentional. Caramel wants to drag Sandy, but why? Why
Karen,
now do you want to drag Sandy? Because she cammed up?
yeah, but it was she. I think it's because she accidentally cam. Did she accidentally cam up or she did it on purpose? Because it
It
looked
did
like
not look like a purposeful cam up. No, it did not.
because it looked like Drake. It looked like that nigga Trey was saying something like was giving her props or something, and then she cammed up like on accident, and then like cammed off, and then that nigga Drake too much like oh ho like hold up nigga was that, and they all started kind of like going in or something. You know what I'm saying? That's what it looked like.
She
Mm-hmm.
got caught up. She accidentally turned that camera on and she was trying to hurry up and turn it back off.
That part.
And basically she was content at that point. Like, bitch, you ain't cute. You ain't
Mm-hmm.
got no room to be dragging nobody. So
Yeah,
yeah.
that's exactly what it seemed like happened. You know what I'm saying? And then it seemed like what happened is Caramel pulled
And
up.
that was Stone, by the way. That was Stone that caught that.
Right. And then Caramel ended up pulling up, but it was Renee that was that kind of like got into it with Sandy too, because she said that's why I thought it was what they call it, Doja Vu or whatever. Uh, but
Deja vu.
Deja Vu, yeah, because she was like something about how Sandy saying whatever she said was like saying nigger, you know what I'm saying? And she didn't say nigger.
What?
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. It was like I could this part right here. I think it was like yeah, it was like this shit right here, which then we started.
Because I saw when Renee was up there, and I
But
was
yeah, I
like,
don't know. Sandy Caramel
"What
said
Renee
she wanted
doing
to
up
pull up.
there?"
You know everybody's gonna have their jokes and shit about you slipping camming up, but she said she wanna pull up and she gonna whoop your feet and I'm like, she like, go live, Dre. I'm like, all right, fuck it. And then she never showed up, so I don't know.
When did
I
she
told
go?
him like
Yeah, go.
Bypass the fact that news Sandy did punk news made her make her drop off the panel, man. But that's an ongoing beef that they
Randy,
always
what was
gonna
that?
have.
Hold on.
All right.
Yeah,
What
that
was
was
that?
so like, wait a minute, hold the fuck
What did you
up.
see?
Hold up.
Exactly what you saw. Like, what the fuck do you need explaining for? Are you fucking retarded?
I saw a
Let me
crackhead.
pull up though.
You
I
saw a
most definitely
crackhead?
did.
That's
Yes,
good.
I did.
I'm glad.
I
I'm
most
glad you saw a
definitely
crackhead.
did.
I'm
I
glad you
seen
saw
no
a crackhead.
crackhead.
You should stop paying so much attention.
I seen no crack. Oh,
Because
yeah,
nobody really
I pay
pays
attention to
attention to Miss
everything.
Renee and whatever the Miss
I
Renee
pay
is
attention
doing.
to everything.
I know you do.
Oh,
You pay way too much
I
attention. Get
do.
over
Yo,
it.
who
Hey,
did
hold on,
she
y'all.
Yeah,
I
call
got
a
I got a
cunt?
fan. I got a fan.
I
Hold on, y'all. I got a
do.
fan.
Have you
real
got an
quick.
issue on bitch ass nigga?
What you gotta say,
What you were
nigga?
talking earlier, nigga?
Oh,
Like I said, nigga,
Geo pulled up, tripping on Dre. Man, what's what the
why
Let
would
me
you
come to
wait till I
California, nigga.
leave
Let me know we
California
come to
to talk
California, nigga.
shit?
I'm gonna put
You
this
are a
spot in your
bitch.
head, nigga. I'm gonna
You
kill
are
you,
a
nigga.
bitch.
I'm gonna
You
put you in the
about to gun
casket, J.
down
I'm
and you
gonna
about
kill
to
you,
run.
nigga.
You're not
I'm
about
gonna
to
kill
sit
you,
up
nigga.
here.
I'm gonna
You
kill
a
you,
bitch.
nigga. I'm gonna
You
kill
ain't
your
gonna
bitch ass,
kill
nigga.
shit.
Fuck you, you hoe ass.
Why that nigga Geo always talking about killing somebody? He gonna kill somebody and shit.
Where was you
Fat
at when I
funky
was in
ass
San
nigga.
Bernardino,
You a
nigga?
slob, nigga.
You
You a
scary.
slob,
You was
nigga. Fuck
begging
your
at the
uncle too, nigga.
motherfucking
Fuck your
bus
slob
stop,
ass
nigga.
nigga. Nigga, fuck
You
your
was
wife and your
begging.
kids, nigga.
You was
Fuck you,
begging
nigga.
at the
Nigga, I'ma
motherfucking
kill
bus
your
stop.
bitch
You
ass.
a
Fuck
bum,
you, nigga.
nigga.
I'ma kill
Tell
you.
everybody
On my
how you
dad
was
grave, nigga.
asking me
I'ma
for
kill
money at
you,
the
nigga.
bus
You
stop,
a bitch,
nigga.
nigga. I'ma kill you,
You
nigga. I'ma put you in the
41 years
casket,
old
nigga.
and you was at
On
the
my
bus
daddy, nigga.
stop,
I'ma
you
kill
hoe
you.
ass
Fuck
nigga.
you, nigga.
Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Like I said, you gonna run out of here. I didn't kick this nigga off the panel. That nigga ran. Tell him how I seen you at the bus stop, Gio, and you asked me for money. You 40 plus, you bitch ass nigga. You mad that I exposed that you was at the bus stop asking me for money, nigga? And what I tell you, I ain't got it. And left and drove off on your whole ass. I pulled over like, wait, this Gio, I didn't even let y'all know. This Gio, hold on. This nigga at the bus stop asking me for money. You're 40 plus. You're a fucking bum, nigga. Talking about when I come back to Cali, what you gonna do? You ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing, you little ass boy. I'll hurt you, nigga. I'll see you at the bus stop and throw a fucking McDonald's Sprite at your bitch ass. Shut up. Go ahead, dog. My bad. My fan wanted me to address his whole ass real quick.
Right, nigga.
That nigga Dre
McDonald's Sprite is
stupid.
crazy.
That nigga said he gonna throw a cold meat.
I should have recorded your whole ass. This bitch ass nigga was at the bus stop, 40 plus, asking for bread. You's a bitch, nigga. You worse than Lil Bit, you hoe ass nigga. At least Lil Bit was in a motherfucking car. You was at the bus stop, 40 plus, asking me for bread, nigga. Get your bitch ass out of here, nigga. Take this large Sprite to the face.
Yeah, that's wild.
I don't know. I kind of
It's cool
feel
when you
like, because I didn't catch it all, but I kind of feel like that whole live was like overkill. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. I felt like it was overkill. But Sandy was up there for it.
Right.
You know what I mean? She wasn't running from it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, she came. Yeah, that's what I said. She always pull up like she ain't gonna run from shit. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You just saying you feel like they already knew what was up. So it's like why trip on it now?
They just, because Sandy gave them something new. You know what I'm saying? She gave them something new. She gave them something new to talk about.
Right.
Her in that area, wherever the fuck she was, looked like a basement or some shit. She basically just gave them something else to talk about. They
Yeah.
already don't like your motherfucking ass, and you gonna accidentally cam up looking the way you looking.
Damn. Yeah, man. I mean, shit, nigga. Personally, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got no issue with Sandy Lowe, bro. Like, she do what she do, man. But yeah, I mean, you know, people gonna talk their shit, man. And when you cam up, and then you should have just stayed cam up. Then I don't know, because like it looked like she turned it off too fast, like she was trying to hide. But I don't know, bro. It is
Yeah,
what
she
it.
knew she fucked up. Right when
Yeah.
she seen her face, she tried to hurry up and pull it off. And once you turn it on, that's it. Somebody clipping that shit.
Yeah,
And we know
especially
who gonna clip it too.
nigga when she did it, nigga, real quick and real. That shit happened too fast. Like, hold on, it was right here. I think.
Yeah. I hear you, Stone. I mean, I don't fuck with Sandy. I got my own little issues with Sandy. I don't really fuck with her, but I'm still, I'm still a human being. I still got morals. I still got a conscience. And so, yeah, at the end of the day, I do feel like that shit was overkill. But again, she pulled up for it. She could have sat her ass in that motherfucking basement and chilled the fuck out. She didn't have to pull up. She
Yeah,
pulled up for it. So.
yeah, she here for it. She here for it.
Yeah, Sandy ain't running from the motherfucking. You gotta remember Sandy from the party line. So it really don't phase her.
Caramel just kept screaming, "I'm gonna beat your ass!" This shit round, man. This shit crazy.
Caramel wanted that address. She wanted the Addy, like, bitch. I will pull
Mhm.
the fuck up.
Real shit. Real shit. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't think she's gonna put that address down, but shit, I don't know, man. I don't think that.
Well,
I
she
think a
said
lot of.
everybody already know it. She
Oh
said
yeah,
everybody already know it. She done already put her address out there 100 times or whatever.
better
But
not pull it.
when Caramel wanted that clarification, she didn't want to put it out there again. It was like, I
Sandy
don't
Low said,
know.
"Pull up if you won't. Pull up if you won't, nigga." Yeah, yeah, man. Y'all keep playing with Sandy Low like that, nah, but shit. I know that nigga. I know Caramel keep a burner on her, so she seemed like she keep a little like a little six shotter on her or something. You know?
hmm
Yeah.
Early
She should.
morning bullshit, child. Crazy work.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I can see it. I mean, you never know, man. That's why I said, man, you know what I'm saying? Hey, nigga, Stone probably thought about it too. Like, nigga, hey, nigga, I had to really do something to her, man. This bride, bro. Nigga, it made me chill.
Renee in the building.
Oh
Hey,
shit.
baby. Miss
Yeah,
Renee.
Renee, what's
What's
up with
going
it?
on? What the
Yeah.
hell happened with you and Sandy? How did that start? You said Stone said it's a difference between nigga and cunt. So she called you a cunt
Oh
and
yeah,
you
yeah.
felt
And she
like
said,
she really wanted to say nigger.
nigger. Yeah, that's what she said. That's what it was. She said, yeah, that cunt remind me too much of nigger. Like she wanted to say nigger. And she was on that. She was on her after that.
You know what? I ain't gonna lie. I always thought Sandy was racist. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? No, wait a minute. Let me retract that. I'm not gonna say just flat out racist. Sandy does not like black women. She
Oh,
loved the black men. Yeah, she loved the black men. She defend them. They defend her. But when it comes to these black women,
oh,
nah, Sandy ain't fucking with us. Sandy got something bad to say about damn near every black woman in this sector.
damn.
Real
Oh.
shit. In case you haven't noticed.
Yeah, I never thought of it like that. I just thought of it like, man, she probably like the way she sound and shit, kind of like, man, throw people off sometimes and shit. But I never thought of it like that.
If you pay attention to that girl, I mean, she be all up the men's ass from Trey to Kev, even T Will. You know what I'm saying? But let a black woman pull up Third Coast, News, you know what I'm saying? Me, fucking Lady, Caramel, shit, Renee, Sugar, any black female, like, it just ain't too many that she don't got a problem with. She
Mm-hmm.
cool as fuck with Cammy. You know what I'm saying? Which is weird because now she ain't cool with Loco. Like that whole situation weird as fuck. She cool with Gigi now, but that's only because Gigi and News fell out. She wasn't tight with Gigi before that.
Yeah, you saying they motherfucking like just some ally type shit.
Right. She just clinged to Gigi because Gigi wasn't getting along with News. You know what I'm saying? Sandy
Mm.
thinks she fucking slick. Telling you, I be seeing shit. I just don't be saying shit.
Yeah, I
I
be seeing
play
that shit.
along, but I ain't gonna go along.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. It's a lot of are you go along, get along gang motherfuckers up in here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just mind my business, you know what I'm saying? Unless the shit falls on my lap. And then I gotta kinda like, you know what I'm saying, speak on it. But shit, I try to
You're
mind
forced to deal with it. Once
my
it hits your peripheral, yeah, you
I
forced
can't
to
just
deal
turn
with
my back to some shit and act like I don't see some shit that's right in front of me because then it look like I'm being biased or something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it.
nigga,
Right.
I'm not gonna be biased. I'm gonna be 100, just like a motherfucker would with me. Cause I don't think none of these motherfuckers will show me no necessary mercy or nothing that they seen some shit that came across their motherfucking lap or some content or anything. I mean, I ain't never felt like I've been spared, but nigga, I spare motherfuckers way more than they ever spared me. But it is what it is, man. Like it's like you know what's true or what's not. You gonna debunk what's not true, and it's gonna come out if it come out. So I mean, like shit, what you standing on at the end of the day? You know, like
Okay,
I'm,
so apparently there's a small debate in the chat because, okay, Sandy called Renee a cunt.
mhm.
Renee feels like it was disrespectful and she compared it and basically is saying it's the same as calling me a nigga. How do you feel about that? Like if a white woman or another race called you a cunt, do you feel like cunt is similar to nigga? Because we got people like cunt and nigga are two completely different things.
Yeah.
Do you
Cutting
think
me.
Renee was out,
Like that's like calling somebody.
justified?
Yeah, to me it's different, but I mean, Renee might be coming from a different place. Like she might, where she from or whatever, it might be used like in that terminology. So, but to me, it's like calling somebody a pussy or a punk or like like a I don't know like somebody that it could be because it's like less than maybe calling somebody a cunt is like saying you're less than. I think she coming from the basis of like you're trying to say it like you're better than me. So I guess it could be like seeing to her as like a nigga. You calling me, if you call somebody a peasant, that's like I guess that's like what I'm saying damn near like calling them a nigga. You know what I'm saying? But she might be looking
Yeah.
at it like that, like she trying to say she thinks she better than me or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
I think I would feel more disrespected being called a nigger than a cunt. I don't really
Hell
I you
yeah.
know what? The thing is, I don't really hear black people say that. Cunt is not a black person word.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I ain't never heard no black person call somebody. Now Trey called me a cunt once, and when he
Yeah,
said it, I was like, "You sound like an old white man." That's what old
right.
white men used to call. Yeah,
But see, what do them people have in common? They have white in them, I think, right? So they probably have white sides and family members too. I don't know Renee's actual nationality or nothing, but I don't know. She might be mixed. She might have what what I'm saying. She might have Caucasian in her blood. I don't know, but maybe she got family members on that side that actually use that terminology and say shit like that, and she know the meaning behind it. So she could take
cunt
it.
is typically, from what I remember, cunt is definitely a word that white people use towards black women. White men called black women cunts.
Yeah. You right. Yeah,
So she got that from someone, in her like you right. It may be something she grew up hearing. Cunt. Her cunt is us saying bitch, you know what I'm saying, or hoe or rat, you know what I'm saying? Or thought, I guess. I mean that's what I think when I hear the word cunt. Like it's cunt cuts deep. That's a very disrespectful word.
Like, yeah, you fucking cunt. Like, you fucking
Yeah,
cunt, bitch.
that's a very like when a white man would call a black woman a cunt, like he looked at her like she was fucking spit on the bottom of his fucking sole of his shoe. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking
So
douchebag.
for another woman to call you a cunt, I don't know if I would have took it as personal just because, you know, I let shit pretty much bounce off of me, but I can definitely understand why Renee felt, you know, disrespected. But there is a difference, Renee. There's definitely a difference between cunt and nigga.
Is that you,
No.
Stone?
Yeah, trauma, Bunny. What's happening?
What's good with
On
it,
in the
bro?
building. Good morning.
Hey, that's crazy. Bunny got me laughing down here. Because, you know, we was on the live, you know what I'm saying? She kept calling news cunt. And I was like, man, I don't even think black people get offended by that goddamn word. We ain't heard that shit. We ain't grow up with that shit. That shit don't hey, that's why I'm down here laughing like a bitch. Niggas don't get mad on that when you say cunt. I mean, Miss Renee a little older, you know what I'm saying? So she probably heard that word way more than we ever did. But that's white motherfucker shit. Shit.
Real
Yeah,
shit.
man.
Black people ain't just run around saying cunt.
Nah, to me, I take that word like saying bitch. You know what I'm saying? A hoe. You know what I'm saying? Before as the word nigga, nah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
None of
said.
that.
Too. I was like, I took it like nigga, like pussy or like a hoe or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Kind of.
I ain't gonna
She
lie
probably
for
wanted to say nigga though.
I
I ain't gonna
do
put it
feel
back.
bad. Man, I do feel bad. I was drunk and I just looked up and seen something. That's why I was like, what the fuck is that? It caught me off guard. You understand me? Shit. Yeah, man.
Oh, you was there when she called her it?
That's me in the
That was
background saying,
Stone.
Oh, okay. My fault. Yeah, yeah.
that's
That
me
was him
saying,
saying, wait a minute, what was that?
but Sandy, my
What
dog,
did
though, I fuck with Sandy.
What was your
Huh?
first thought when you seen the shit? You caught like a
Man,
little glimpse of it?
OGK?
yeah, then you know a nigga drinking too. I just left Jesus
That's you,
now.
bro?
So when I looked up, I was like, what the fuck? But I didn't know. I thought it was a porn bomb or what the hell, I didn't know. Shit. If I
Oh
would have
my
known, I
God.
wouldn't have did that shit, to be honest. Cause I really be honest with y'all, I feel bad in the motherfucker. I ain't like them dragging that girl like this. Shit happens. Yeah, it ain't like they Beyonce walking around this bitch. But shit. Yeah, I do feel
Yeah, I
like it
don't
was a
like
little
her, but I do
overkill.
think that shit was overkill. And I don't even like the
Yeah.
girl.
Two
Yeah.
things.
What's up, Mom?
What's up? What's up? Salute everybody. Listen, two things.
Fornicator.
Two things that people are galvanized behind: lust and hate. And you gotta be careful sometimes. You know, I make sure I distance myself from both. You know, online to a degree from both of them. When it gets too far, like you said, shit was overkill. People will come out the woodworks. You know, there's a reason to hate, like a picture pop up. You know what I'm saying? The picture that they were showing, whether it was Sandy or not, before was worse than the cam up.
Yeah.
So, you know, and then I'm
It was
not,
just something new. Like
Yeah.
I said, just something new.
but you know, you hit something, you let it go. Y'all on the morning show, y'all, you know, we need some morning motivation, you know, and this ain't it. It don't take 12
Now,
months.
here you go.
I'm like,
Listen, the shit started with Beanie pulling up, okay?
Just one thing that came across, man.
that's why I came up. You know, just help change it up a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For real.
13, 40 people don't need to be talking about. Hey, whenever that shit happen like that, it could be you, Bonnie. I mean, you know, you get your jokes off, you leave it alone. Yeah, next day, the day after that, the day after that. That's what some people do. Some people live to keep the worst of us, the worst of our behavior going. They don't like the best of our behavior. They like the worst of our behavior.
That's true.
So let me ask you this though: did he really pull up to your shit naked like that? I mean, not naked, but like with his shirt off and all that.
No, motherfucker was already with, you know, and this stood up. It did two moves, and now they done turned it into like he danced for a song. Him nigga stood up, man. They did two. I did when I be, doing my little shit in front of, when I be, I be clothed. But yeah, it was a two step. It wasn't even, he didn't even move nowhere. So they turned that into, he did a strip tease. He ain't do no fucking strip tease, bro. Wasn't taking off like that. He tried to. He tried to now. The other day he came on talk to be nice shit and started peeling up out of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
But why not? I'm just saying, if you young and talk young,
that's how you do it.
that was He young, That's
shit, I ain't hating
it ain't nothing that no cut. That nigga be staying half naked in the middle of a motherfucking, argument.
Oh Lord.
I'm just saying. I'm not. Has he not been?
Right.
Yes, he has. But that's why I subscribe. Shout out to Beanie Chris. I am a loyal subscriber. I would love to see you strip. I got Cash App. I got Bitcoins. I got debit. I got cash. I am a supporter of the male stripper industry. I fully support you.
And that's what he was supposed to hit when he did what he did. He was supposed to get a few clients, I guess. I don't know what you want to call mine.
That's crazy, man.
But y'all should already know Vonnie was going to be on board.
Yeah, I knew.
Oh, you knew?
Yeah, I knew. Vonnie business. Listen, they don't know Vonnie. Listen, back to that word, right? Cunt was used toward white women. It wasn't used toward black women back in the day. The worst thing you could have called a black woman back in the day was a nigger. And that's what a white man used to do. He used to call a white woman a cunt when he would do it. And this wasn't all white men, but this is, the rowdy trailer park kind of situations. Not even that. That was the word white men used to use when they got mad at a white woman. A black woman was always a nigga back in the day. That's the worst thing they felt they could call you. So that's what they would
fucking cunt, bitch.
Yeah.
Damn, Traumatic.
Damn, you sounded like you're something happened. You good?
You all right, man?
I'm cool. That's how they talk, man. Right? They be like, yeah, you put this cock in your mouth, you fucking cunt.
Oh, you've been watching too much porn.
She said nothing.
See, that's where you getting that from.
I would think that even if they called her a cunt, they would say black cunt because it was imperative that they got black into the disrespect. So nigga covered black. See what I'm saying?
Gotta let you know your place. You're not just a regular cunt. You a black one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You could pray to God you look good. I want to be a baby girl.
Yeah, man. So what is
put a one in the chat? Y'all put a one in the chat if you think that what are we gonna call it? I'm just gonna call it a show. I ain't gonna put up no names on it because then they gonna come for me. But put a one in the chat if you think it was overkill.
Everything overkill.
Definitely overkill.
Everything overkill. Overkill. You overkill with you and Mike G. Let me say.
Oh hell no! Tripping
like that. It's like we gonna be honest. If we being honest, ain't.
Nah, that wasn't overkill because that nigga had multiple opportunities to leave me the fuck alone. That's his fault. But I mean, I deleted my page. Everything that said Mike G is now gone. Every drag I ever did. Every air out, everything is gone. I'm starting fresh. Y'all go subscribe to my new page if you haven't already.
It seemed like
it's gone.
It seemed it seemed like the old Vonnie, but it's a new page. Okay.
It's not the old Vonnie. Well, it's the same Vonnie. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Because change for who? The fuck?
You changing the rules.
What I'm saying? I'm me.
Vonnie new rules.
I'm me.
Same Vonnie new
I'm
rules.
me. I'm always be Vonnie be the realest, but I'm not. I mean, I can't say I'm not coming for nobody because I never actually came for nobody. I don't come for people. They come for me, and then I just react. But I do think I want to change up. Never mind, because I got the same people.
Damn.
I think probably for people, like you, leaving people alone, not talking about a person is going to take you to the next level. Not everybody that got something to say. So, because that's not going to take you necessarily to. Because you got a lot of competition. You got professional draggers out here. Professional. You know what I'm saying? Already established. A lot of people trying to come into the drag a motherfucker sector. That's the longest line in YouTube. Just for the record.
Yeah, I don't want to do that
Yeah,
to build this page. We're gonna take a different approach. I mean, so far it's working. Shit, I ain't had to drag or talk about nobody, and my page is building just fucking fine.
Yeah. Help build this shit up from the ground up. You know what I'm saying?
If how you build it is is how it's gonna grow it. And if you got to fall back on something, and you can't fall back on nothing because you was possibly.
My bad. I didn't even know you were backstage, man. My fault.
People do
Renee just knocking at the door. It's cold. Is it raining where y'all are? Cause it's pouring out here.
Even the
it's
dudes.
Raining bad. You don't hear that? Why I keep going on mute?
Shit wasn't going off. What the fuck? Oh man. What's up, Renee?
Renee in the building.
Good afternoon. But no, I just want to make this clear. See, here in the South, in Georgia and South Carolina, cunt is a disrespectful word because that's what the white men used to call black women, cunt, and then spit in their face. So that was a form of disrespect. So that's why I got upset about the word. I mean, other places may use it in a different term and different. Here in Georgia and Carolina, yeah, that is definitely a disrespectful word. So you might well call a person a nigga.
I said that's probably something that in her hometown or wherever she from is probably
small because spitting in somebody's face, a person, the odds on you seeing somebody get spit in their face, and we be in jail where motherfuckers be doing the lowest of low shit. You might see three.
Exactly.
I might have seen 3 people in life get spit on. And that's
I got spit on once. That's like the lowest shit you could do to a person.
When I say they call black girls the nigger word, I'm talking about the masses. The masses was the word that they used for a black person was nigger, not cunt.
Well, that's what they use down here. Cunt and coon.
But I'm just talking about cunt because I was in the South too.
So you either a cunt or a queen.
All our people, but I ain't gonna say my people from South Carolina too. Just for the record, just so you know, I was in South Carolina, and and I used to live in Georgia, and I was, so I got a chance to be in the South around racist white boys, because I was in a lot of hick towns down south, 3 Rivers, Mississippi, Mars Point, Pensacola, not Pensacola. Pensacola back then wasn't even as developed as it is now. Only thing it really had was the Naval Air Station. But yeah,
But yeah, I got offended, and I don't like that word. I don't like that word. And like I said, my grandmom and all that, they used to get spit on, and they still to this day they use that word here. And when you got somebody that's being racist, that's the first thing they're gonna do is call you a cunt or a coon.
Y'all niggas, y'all like be checking shit. Do it agree? White boys don't be using that word around us. I don't know where they be using that word around y'all at, but that's crazy. Yeah, ain't no white boys calling no sisters no cunts around us.
Well, I ain't never heard a black man. I mean, black men don't be saying that shit.
Right.
It's white men.
Yeah, that's not no.
So I got offensive. I got offensive, and I feel like no other race ain't got no business calling no black person that word, but like again, and I stand on it. I'm gonna stand on that.
You know what I'm saying? Look,
well, it's not a racist word to y'all.
Well, the men defend the women, so it's our job to a degree to let y'all know what's offensive. Because if it gets too offensive, the black man has to intervene. We're your first and only line of defense.
Yeah, but y'all don't be fucking defending us, kid. That's the problem right there.
I understand y'all rebel and y'all, you know how y'all, you know. So I'm not trying. I'm talking. Let me just address America, because if you're not thinking like that, God, man, yourself. That's how protection works.
All right, Stone.
God, he'll carry you somewhere. You're gonna be on the planet messing with people. The reason why a white man don't come up and call you that in your face today and keep on walking, probably a gun law, depending on where you live at, and the fear that the black man might do something about it. Because he knows he has a physical advantage over you, sister. And I'm talking to sisters of America. He knows the white man he can call you a whatever, and you can't beat him, you can't do nothing about it. And hopefully there's a black man in the vicinity to make sure everything works out. And that's how it has to be. You know.
You have it, real shit. Real shit.
You are now rocking with the best.
Can I ask Renee, like, what the circumstances? Where'd she go? Damn it, Renee.
She tripped out. She tripped
I
out.
just wanted to know what the circumstances were around
But we did
Sandy
look.
calling her a cunt.
Because she can't call him a nigga.
I missed that part.
Because she can't call you a nigga.
No,
So,
what I'm saying is that I thought that the argument
I would. Y'all kick me out.
originated with
Nigga,
Sandy the Caramel.
Yeah.
Where did Renee come in the picture to
Oh.
where she was being called a cunt? You know what I mean?
Well, people sometimes, you know, people involve themselves in beefs. You know, just giving their opinions. When you jump in shit, people you'll catch friendly fire. So, you know, if these Shep and Traumatic is they going at it and won't, yeah, I might want to stay out of it. You know, especially if they playing, you know, they throwing some, you know, some real YouTube bullshit around. But
because before you know it, then you're being forced to pick a side.
You
really could have just stayed out of it altogether.
But that's always been my issue. I try to stay out of shit, and then motherfuckers still want to make you pick a side. So like my side end up being my side. Like
thinking people gonna have the big crowd. I can understand a neutral point of view, right? Oh, we talking politics and shit like that. I can understand neutral point of view. When people ask you pick a side, it's because there's moral issues on the table at times. What this person is doing morally isn't right. And it ain't like with nobody perfect and shit like that. Ain't what we saying. But at times, if Bonnie is playing with dark energy, and you try, how you be neutral with?
Why you gotta say that about Vonnie? Because what, she do the voodoo shit? Why you say that?
Wait a minute now. Y'all gonna make me change my shit to the voodoo sector.
Oh man, I'm just wondering why he said that. He said, "Hey, see, the one thing about Kev, man, Kev is real slick with the wordplay, bro.
You better know it is. You better know it. If you don't catch it,
you gotta watch OGK, man. I learned from the best, man. I know what he's on.
That's the same shit that Beanie Christian saying. That ain't doing nothing to me. Learn from OGK. Hold on, y'all ain't learned all that shit. Saying everywhere, every time a nigga talk, it's not no subliminals. You know, sometimes.
Nah, but you slide them in there when you can, and it's not always even meant for no shit. It's just the way you say it. It's, you know, it's not a bad thing.
Kev know what the fuck he be doing. Kev know what he be doing.
It could be used.
Kev know he be taking shots. Now, fortunately for you, I kind of zoned out into the chat for a second, so I missed what you said, but Traumatic caught it. So what was he trying to say, Traumatic? What did he say?
No, he said you playing with dark energies. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely talking about that Bonnie Voodoo shit. I don't know. I mean, not every nigga I fuck with act the way Mike G did.
Precisely.
Can't put all that shit on me.
Take one look at the past. Now keep it moving. Yeah, man, don't look too far back.
Okay, so Renee answered the question, traumatic. She said that how it stemmed was all she did was ask them why they allow her to call black women cunt. So so she was calling someone else a cunt. Is that what we saying? She was in the middle of calling someone else a cunt, and then so you asked why are y'all letting her call whoop de whoop a cunt, and it went from there. So Kev, who did she call a cunt first?
Oh. That's a consequence when you insert yourself in other people's beef. D shit. I was just asking a question. Oh wait.
So it wasn't, yeah, okay, so she's agreeing. Yeah, so she was calling somebody else a cunt. And Renee was offended and wanted to know why the black men keep allowing Sandy to call black women cunts. And in return, Sandy said, fuck you, you a cunt too, bitch.
Wow.
Yep. You see what D-Chef said? That's a consequence that we should know as an adult, and we ain't gonna say in our later years, just as an adult. I know if these niggas arguing, I got something to say. Hey, Devani, you're a little too loud. Fuck you, nigga. Mind your goddamn business. That could be an exact comeback. And I had to sit back and I can't start an argument with her now because she said something crazy to me. Because I didn't have to do that. The name of the game is sit back and watch most of the time, especially when it's drama, unless that's what you want. You know, you want some drama going on. So it's, you know, how can I get some shit going my way?
It's like if you jump in the middle of like you motherfucking catch a bullet that wasn't meant for you. Like motherfucker, like two people having a shootout, and then you motherfucking try to be the peacemaker or try to be the motherfucker to jump in the middle and you get shot.
Well, there's a whole lot of shit going on everywhere. We not sitting back saying, how are you around people that do that? Because that comes to everybody.
I mean, but why do y'all though? It's a legitimate question.
What?
Why do y'all allow Sandy to sit on the panel and call black women cunts?
Damn.
It's talk about Sandy. It's YouTube.
So that's why, because it's good entertainment, it's content.
The same reason why you giving everybody a wrench on your channel, no matter what they've said in life. You don't care.
No matter what they said. Let me go look through my chat because now you got me fucked up. See how you be doing?
Listen what I'm telling you. Listen what I'm saying. Regardless of how people move, you take Sandy out the way, you're going to give everybody a wrench. You don't give a fuck what a person said. You want people in your chat when you go live.
That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. I'm not passing out wrenches to somebody who was, bluntly disrespectful to me. And I'm almost positive you don't operate that way either.
To you specifically. Okay.
Yeah, to me specifically. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay.
To you.
Right.
I'm not going to not give
long as they don't
Chef a wrench because of something he said about traumatic.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the
same thing. You in love with me, you still gonna look at another nigga that ain't shit. But
what the fuck?
And cunt, like she said, cunt is not a racist word.
I'm saying hypothetically,
so
or reality.
And here's the deal, motherfucker don't gotta argue with Sandy. For the record, you ain't gotta argue unless you want to.
Yeah, man.
Sandy's very condescending. She makes it hard not to argue with her. I mean, not for me per se, but I can see how people fall into that trap.
But that's arguments. That's how stuff starts. Because you said she don't argue with you, but you over here critiquing her. They're just letting her do her thing, so she don't fuck with you like that.
Oh, me?
The questions that you're asking, right, will make somebody say, then she's not here. And like you said, she's cool with you, but you over here asking, well, why do black people let? And we didn't told
I
you.
didn't say she was cool with me. I don't fuck with Sandy.
You just said
I've
she don't.
made that very clear. I do not fuck with Sandy. For the record, I'm gonna say it one more time. I do not fuck with Sandy. I
Okay.
think the bitch is mentally unstable. I think the bitch is condescending. She's manipulative. She's a fire starter. And then she like to play victim when you come for her funky ass. So no, I
Okay.
do not fuck with
Is she the
Sandy.
only
But
female? Okay.
because I am a human being with feelings, I do feel like that live was overkill. That's
Listen,
it.
is she the only female that you're willing to go on record saying all those things about? And
No.
okay. Because it's easy sometimes to pick a target everybody else is picking and then want to be the spokesperson to make it seem like you didn't drop the 5-point PowerPoint, solicit presentation and shit like that. It's easy. These are easy bars to create. When it comes
Hey,
to
Kiki, baby.
when it comes to the other races, we're the first ones to take the jokes to the races. That's just what we do. What your burrito making my will, the first ones. And then they a motherfucker that go close to the N-word. And then if they go close to the N-word, they want to take them up with the court and say, like, oh, we stand for blackness. We should never let this name. Hey, if y'all don't stop that bullshit, how you doing, Kiki? If you don't stop that bullshit, selective politics, and now you want to be black, you know what I mean? See, we expect women to not get along with women because y'all are trying, technically here getting attention from men more than likely than in real life.
Kiki was good with it.
So y'all are competing to a degree because there's some of y'all that don't go around some other ones, and y'all never got into it.
Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding?
Hey, what's up? Hey.
What's happening with you?
Cat. What's up? I know we didn't have our little roller coaster, but I'm sorry. I disagree with you.
All right.
I disagree.
You said in the humblest way. I disagree.
You're disagreeing on the word cunt and when it was used and all that stuff there? Is that what you're disagreeing on?
I think she late to that one.
Yeah, well, that's the moral of this. If you come in
that's the real topic.
I thought you were talking about the N word.
No, the real topic is she used the cunt word and talking to somebody else. Miss Renee wanted to make that her.
And y'all let that slide.
See?
Let everything else
that's
slide.
what Renee wanted to know. Why do the black men over here allow her to call black women cunts?
Okay, so this is my thing, Kev. I don't give a fuck because people already don't fuck with me on YouTube because I'm already, I done both, said my opinion about a lot of shit. But anyway, I feel like
me and D Chef feel the same way about the cunt word. So it's not just me.
I mean, I don't know who D Chef is. I don't know nothing about him. I don't even think I've been to his any of his lives, but I just feel like y'all. I just feel like you guys let a lot of shit slide on YouTube, but we don't talk about them like that. You don't hear us sitting here telling her, "What's up, my essay? What's up, my wetback?" Like yada yada. I can keep going on. You don't hear us saying that. And if we were to say something,
that's because black people can't. We're not racist. We can't.
But I'm just saying. But I'm saying like you guys let a lot of shit slide. That Kev, I know for a fact if a Hispanic man walked up to you and he called you a cunt.
Listen, that's not what's happening in real life. They're talking about
that, but okay, so if a Hispanic man or a white man was on your live and they turned around and they called you a cunt, are you gonna still let them stay on your live or are you gonna knock them off? Because I know you for a fact that you're gonna tell them no. Because you didn't cut off people, you didn't drop people for less than that.
You changed the situation, and that's what we don't need to do. We don't need to make it no more complicated than what it is. It's a simple situation. Listen, hold on, calm down. Listen, If you get mad at a motherfucker, you call him a bitch. We ain't finna hold no picket. We ain't picket signs against you. That comes
I
with
don't get
you.
mad, but see, I don't get mad at the B word. Like just as long as no nigga call me no B, but like a female call, I don't give a fuck,
No,
bitch.
listen
Because
what I'm
I
saying.
could say bitch.
If you stand up, listen, if you stand up, and that's why I call it selective politics, you stand up for everything. You can't let that slide and that slide and that slide and that slide, and then when it comes
But
to
we're talking to okay, but using the word bitch, anybody and everybody can be a bitch. First of all, a bitch is a female dog, so let's get off that. I'm
well,
talking about
no,
using racist. I'm talking about using racist slurs.
no, call each
That's what
other.
we're talking about. We're
Listen,
talking about using racist
and it's
slurs
not a
to other
racist
people.
word. Cunt is not a racist word. So that's my opinion. And somebody close in my listen, and somebody else close in my age bracket, who's in the chat in the channel person respects what he talked, his opinion. You might not know him, but I respect his opinion, and I'm trying to tell you that the
Oh, I
word.
just don't know him. Like that's why I'm saying. Like you said his
But
name.
he's
I just don't know him. It's no issue. Yeah, it's no
he's
issue. I just don't know him.
But I'm saying, though, you don't necessarily have to know a person. You can know of a person. What I'm just saying is that the people 50 and over trying to give you the information, you come back to the house. You run back to the house.
Yeah.
White man called me a cunt. See, if a white man called you a cunt, it wouldn't describe who he was talking to. So they had to make sure black was associated with disrespecting you. That's why the word nigga or black, whatever, was now black cunt, that'd be different. But if just saying cunt because they can't tell a story. When they retell the story, they're gonna have to say, I ran into this black cunt and whoop-de-whoop. They're not gonna just say cunt because cunt doesn't describe what nationality you talking about.
Well, I mean, I just feel like, Kev, don't take it the wrong way. I just feel like you pick and choose who you let slide with certain shit.
It didn't happen on my show.
I was gonna say that, but
Yeah, like you. I mean, I'm not saying that it
But it
happened on your
didn't
show,
happen
Kev.
on my
No,
show.
I'm not. I don't
Even
know
there.
when it happened. I haven't even been on
I
YouTube in
wasn't
like
even
3
there.
days.
Though. I wasn't even there. So why you put?
But no, listen, no. I'm just saying.
Talk
I'm
about the
just
person you
hear me,
talking
hear me out,
But it didn't happen
and
on
I'm
my
gonna
show.
shut up.
No, hold on. Listen, you coming with an angle, and you trying to put something off on me, and that's one of the reasons.
No. And if I am, I apologize. I'm not trying to put it on
it
you.
didn't happen on my show.
What I'm basically trying to say is that
I don't
you.
even let you blow on my show like that no more.
You said
can
what?
I ask a question? Whose panel was Sandy on when she was calling News a cunt and Renee a cunt? Like whose panel did that happen on?
I don't know. Who was it?
Renee, do you know? I know you know. Where was it, Renee?
I just came up here to comment on the word cunt. So
No, I understand, Kev. I just feel like a lot of the dudes y'all pick and choose. Like, for instance, Trey, he fuck with Sandy. You fuck with Sandy. I see now that
All the
Benji's
black
starting to fuck
men
with
fuck
Sandy.
with
Yeah,
Sandy.
I see like
That's
now
my point
Benji
right
wasn't even
there.
fucking with Sandy at one point, but I mean, I guess they made amends and whatever and shit. So Benji fuck with Sandy now. So it's like Sandy, she just walking around here and just saying it.
As a content creator, everybody ideas, frame of mind as a content creator is to meet people and bring people to your channel. That's the game. Otherwise, it don't make no sense to be a content creator.
I mean, yeah, you can bring it for other people, but you can't stand if you just letting people just say whatever they want to say, and it's no consequences to that.
That's
what's
where I met you at. I met you on No Cut. Kiki No Cut. They was always going crazy over there.
Who said that?
Maybe all the black men fuck with Sandy because she says to the black women what they want to say to the black women. But too chicken shit to say it.
She said to the black
But
women.
now that you said something that it has something to do with news, news, that's my girl and everything. But I just feel like it's so much hate surrounding her, and I don't understand why. Like, I don't see it unless I'm just blind to it, but I just don't understand why it's so much hate surrounding her.
I don't think it's a lot of hate surrounding her.
It is like
I don't think it is though. I really only just see
when I got back
shit
on the
coming from
YouTube
Kev.
streets, Well, when I got back on the YouTube streets, it was all types of shit, going on, and I'm just like, news is cool. Like me, I don't really see her get out of character unless somebody address her. But I could be wrong. I'm just speaking for what I see.
Yeah, News just reacts to the shit that comes to her. But
But
no,
I don't know.
it's typically Kev. It's typically her and Kev. Well, now she got the whole
So let
Gigi
me
thing,
ask
but
you this
that's
though.
calmed down.
Okay, let me ask you this, Kev, real quick. If it wasn't news, if it was somebody else, if it wasn't news, if it was somebody else that you was cool with, I don't know what female you're cool with, and Sandy called them a cunt, how would you feel about it? Would it be a different?
Ashmatic. I feel the same.
Are you saying it's okay because it's news that she's calling a cunt?
I don't know who you called a cunt. I wasn't there. Wasn't my show. What part of that you don't understand? I just can't.
Okay, hold on. Let's get the spotlight off of Kev.
I got
News is stupid. Did y'all see News is
it do look.
If you watch my show, you'll see that there's women over there calling my show. So for the record, I think I put that
out.
Dramatic, are you subscribed to News?
Of course, man.
I
Go
just feel like
pull up
Bonnie,
the
this has been
short
going
that
on.
she
That's
just
the name
fucking
of the show. That's the name of the show, Bonnie. Why is the black men allowing black women to be to get disrespected?
Oh no, that's just what we ended up with. We started with. I mean, Traumatic been live for 10 hours, so
But
it's been all kind
not
of
like
shit.
that though, Bonnie. But it's like this is not new, and I just feel like as black women, it's very important for us to protect ourselves. We can't expect the next person to. We can't expect the next person to protect us. We've been a one woman army for the longest.
That's true.
What's up, Chef?
I don't expect no man to protect me. I mean, I know that there are men out there that will protect me, but if I call them,
do you think that understanding comes from the men you've met today or the men that raised you?
it's not the men that had dealings with raising me, because I know for a fact that if they were,
that's D-Shep?
You said, huh?
Okay, for sure.
What you say, Kev?
What I'm saying is that I think that
this is some things that I have saw. I'm not talking about anybody in my circle per se, because like I said, I know anybody in my circle, if I was to call them, if I'm going through something right now and I need them to go handle something and I call them, they gonna come. But that's for me, but not every black woman has that same,
support system.
Yes, same support. That's what I was trying to say. Sorry, I just woke up. But yeah, the same support system. But, my situation is different. But the black woman is not protected. And we talk about this all the time. And I know that, you guys on YouTube, I'm pretty sure you guys came across somebody talking about this topic. This has been an ongoing topic for years now.
Well, that's because we've never been protected. But the thing is, the black men weren't protected at first either. You know what I mean? So we can't just put all of our shit on the black men.
But no, I'm not putting it on the black men. I'm just saying that at the end of the day, we can't expect anybody to come save us. That's what I'm basically saying. That you can't sit up here and because this and that, I expect you to do this. No, it's not. Don't work that way.
In America,
everybody is looked out for by those that fuck with them. So not everybody fuck with everybody. So when somebody Sandy has called every female that she's ever been into the argument with a cunt. That's facts. The reason
I ain't never been called a cunt by her.
You ain't never really been into it with her like that.
I didn't give a fuck.
And I got into it with Sandy. Shit, I was talking about how dirty her house was, how many cats she had. I was talking
jumped her ass?
I was talking hella shit about her. Shit, the way I was talking about her, she should have called me out, but she didn't say no shit like that to me.
Because all right, so the original question was asked by Renee. Why do black men why did they let her call that girl a cunt? Because no black man even looks at that word as being racist. That's it, and a million just as many black women don't see it that
So
that's
what do
something that
you compare
offended Renee.
cunt to?
Of course, no shit. Speak up
When you
on it.
hear cunt,
You say what?
what are you comparing it to? Well, you're
Pussy.
saying that
So
black
what?
men
Can you
don't
hear me?
consider the word cunt racist. So what are you comparing the word cunt to?
It's not a racist word. It's a disrespectful
Yeah,
word.
whether you can a pussy.
It's
I
hella
can't. It's a
disrespectful.
very
That's
disrespectful.
exactly what
The
it
word
is.
is used to be disrespectful. It's meant to be disrespectful, but it's not meant to be racist.
I
That's the
don't know.
thing.
Like Kev said, this shit is just YouTube. So I guess y'all let a lot of shit slide on
No,
YouTube.
it's
I
not
mean,
letting us slide. It's not
it's
Hey,
racist.
his
let it
internet.
hit in
No,
real
I'm
life.
not saying that you per se. I'm just saying what you said
And,
that
and, and kid,
What's up?
you can agree. Not to cut you off,
it's
Kiki.
just
And I'm just kind of short for time. But
YouTube.
you
He
can
said
agree,
like it's
kid,
just
that as soon
YouTube.
as,
So
Sandy said the N word, everybody in their
y'all
mama
let a lot of
jumped
shit
down her
slide.
shit.
You know.
Yeah.
And I mean, I guess that's
Everybody jumped
okay,
on her
shit.
shit.
And maybe that's probably why y'all look at me as, oh yeah, she always, she crazy, she be going off because a lot of shit. Yeah, hell yeah, I take that shit offensive. Like I wish a bitch would call me a cunt on here, you know.
But that's the beauty of it all. You're entitled to feel offended by what you feel offended by. Now the thing of it is how you respond to it. Just like with Renee. Renee know good and goddamn well. That's my sis. Me and her talk off this shit. But I don't and there's been plenty of places where I've been like, hey, I stand up for it. But I also question shit and also let her know if just because you feel offended by something and you choose to speak on it, that's only you feeling offended by because nobody else took it as an offense. So that's on you to deal with however the backlash comes, what comes the fallout comes. And since they
You
already
said
don't fuck
nobody took
with each other,
offense, or
it's pretty cut
you
and
were the
dry.
one that didn't take offense. Was it everybody that didn't take
Nobody
offense,
took
or was
offense.
it
That's
just
why
only
she
me?
asked the question.
Oh,
Nobody
okay,
took offense. That's why she asked the question.
okay.
That's what sparked the question because she didn't see anyone taking offense to that word.
Oh, okay.
As if somebody used the nigga word. It'd be
Right.
Well,
very.
see, y'all let them just, we not even gonna talk about that word shit.
You said y'all like
See, it's easy.
Yeah,
It's easy.
I'm confused as hell because I'm trying to figure out who this y'all is and where it's been a place that I'm lost on that one.
Oh, the nigga word shit. Y'all been let it from since I've been here.
Let
Shit.
who?
You
Y'all let all the
no,
white
Let
boys
who?
you
all the
was over
white boys
here.
say nigga. Shit, I heard Sandy done said nigga before too. I wasn't around,
Yeah,
but
and as soon as she said it, they jumped in her fucking shit. That wasn't even it was an instantaneous reaction, and I wasn't even
Wasn't
part of
you
him. It just happened to
around?
be I just happened to tap in that day, and they got all over her shit and wouldn't let her live that one down.
Didn't Slauson Boy pull up to the channel while you was over there, Kiki?
who?
Slauson Boy.
When I haven't been on YouTube
No, I'm
in
saying for
3
you.
days.
You didn't run into Slauson Boy. Have you ever heard of him?
Yeah, I ran into Slauson Boy on Benji channel, but when
Okay.
I ran into
He used the
Slauson
word
Boy,
nigga. He used the word nigga religiously. I put him off my channel for using the nigga word.
well, when I was on there with Slauson Boy, he was, well, shit, I don't know if he was high or drunk, but
Probably
he was
both.
out of it. He
See
was
what
out of it when I
I'm
was on
saying?
the panel.
But the same selective shit you could be talking about. I'm not going to come and say I don't know how y'all how y'all let what you call it talk.
I don't think I heard Slauson Boy say nigga.
But you didn't hear Sandy say cunt either. But you was ready to go in about that.
Mm.
No, I wasn't going. I just told Kev that you pick and choose who
That's
choose to
based
address certain shit. That's all I said, but I didn't say it in like, no, oh, fuck you, Kev, woo, woo. Like, it was
No,
nothing like that.
it don't have
So
to be disrespectful
where
for
did
you
you
to
hear
go
me
in.
about to go in? Because the whole entire time I've been on this panel, I got a big
But
ass smile on my face. I
that's
haven't
the
cussed
thing.
out
Listen,
nobody.
would you like me to answer or you want to just keep yours going? I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be rude.
You
I'm
said
just
what?
saying that your idea of going in may not be somebody else's idea of going in. Just the fact that you brought up some things that Kevin did, that you put the focus on him instead of where the focus was originally at.
Because when I got on the panel, the
You cut out, so
focus was.
I
So
spoke.
I don't know where you're getting at with that.
We,
When I got on the panel, the focus was already on Kev. Avani was already
No,
talking to Kev, and then I just put my
because
own two
Kev made
cents
a
in it.
comment to Vonnie. Kev made a
Okay,
comment
and
to
like I said,
Bonnie
when I got
directly.
on the panel, so it was never. Kev, did you feel offended by anything I
Yeah,
said?
I feel like you came up here and I know. Listen, I saw you coming up. Why you think I was pushing you toward D? Why you think I said D. Shep felt the same way? Clearly, I didn't know.
But yeah, I don't know. That's why I told you. I said, I don't know who D Chef
Hold
is.
on. Let me answer the question.
Okay.
Yeah, it does. It does seem like OGK. I ain't been on YouTube in forever, but you be selecting politics. That don't. Yeah, that's not. Yeah.
Not like that though, Kev. I
That's what
just feel like
That's how it sounded.
Exactly what it
Well, I
sounds.
mean, shit. But you do pick and
Uh,
choose though.
No.
the ones that I just
You
told,
do
yeah.
pick and choose,
Those
but
ones
it's
I
not
chose.
just you. It's not, and if you feel like I'm calling you out, it's not just you. It's everybody that's up on YouTube that be picking and choosing.
You ain't been on my channel in a minute, obviously. So you don't. I don't be.
I have been on your channel because you go live late at night. I just haven't been on YouTube in 3 days though.
No, I'm talking about period. I really don't be doing these type of panels and shit. Like, be honest with you.
Well, every time I get on live, you're talking about what's going on with the celebrities and shit, and I just I tap in and like it, like it, and I sit and watch it for a little bit, and then I get off.
Yeah, I'd rather talk about them. Talk about D. Shep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, because you kept saying D Chef, and I'm just like, I don't know who that is. Like, I don't even know. I don't know that man.
First of all, I back away from
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's why, like, I seen that you was trying to talk about D Chef, but
first of all, I tried to tell you, focus on the word. The word cunt probably was here before you got here. So listen to some older men, because if your pops or uncle was around, he'd be over here on our side, me and Shep telling you this is what it was.
Nah, I don't think my dad would.
What?
Nah, hell no.
Ask him is the kind of racist word.
I don't live with my dad, so I don't live with my dad, so I would have to go call him. Yeah, no, I'm just saying like I don't live with him, so I would have to call him. I'm not saying that you're saying that. I'm just saying I would have to call him and ask him, but I don't. My dad is that man is crazy.
Hey, brother.
I mean, and growing up in the South, I've never heard anybody.
See, that's another thing. You grew up in the South, so that might be different. My dad, he grew up in LA.
No, I'm saying the source of the situation, Renee, she come from the South too. That's why she's saying that because she grew up in the South, that it was used in the South as a derogatory racist word towards black women. I grew up in the South as well, and we're around the same age, and I've never heard that used in any state I've been. I've never heard anybody receive it that way. Is all I'm saying. I didn't say she was wrong for feeling that way because you're entitled to feel how you feel.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But just as the consensus was going around, it was asked why the black men didn't speak on it, and it's because we didn't feel that was what it was.
I mean, y'all entitled to y'all opinion. I mean, or in y'all feelings and all of that.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Don't lie.
Talking about black leadership and all this shit. Like, what the fuck? Hey, I think the black woman gonna be protected though, cause nigga, hey, this the end of the old era. So y'all better motherfucking understand that this shit ain't gonna go back to the way it used to be. Take that how y'all want to take it.
I just feel like certain shit shouldn't, people shouldn't be saying certain shit. But shit, if y'all okay with the cunt word, shit, hey, you like it, I love it for you.
What the cut?
Shit.
Actually, this first time it's coming on the table, really. Mm-hmm. Nobody really thought about that word.
What you really mean by saying cut? Like I think it's more of a woman's thing than it is a man's thing. Like,
I haven't heard that word in a very long time.
Because if a black dude was saying that, you would think he was talking to a white girl. Because it's from back in the day. That's who he thought he was talking to, or definitely a prostitute or something. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was a word used by white people to talk to white bitches in the most fucked up way. The black women
Yeah,
had
I didn't know that.
the nigga word, so they had a word for black. You know, they call you a nigga in a minute.
He's like, listen here, you little cunt.
Now the white women that were unruly, and white people didn't always argue with white. That's the reason why slavery ended, because white folks argued with white folks. So, that's how they describe their own. That's how they disrespected white women to the lowest level by calling her a cunt, because she's supposed to be
I'm
revered.
hearing cunt in like porn videos.
Huh? I mean, sometimes,
You
yeah,
hear
sometimes
cunt in porn videos.
you might, yeah.
Yeah, for real. That's exactly what you. Yeah, because it's like.
No, but it's raunchy though. Now,
It's like it's basically a cut. It's really a clit though. You know.
Yeah, that's all it
is. Yeah, yeah.
That's all
You tripping, traumatic.
He telling the truth.
I'm not tripping. That's what it is.
Telling the truth.
A cunt is a clit.
Yeah.
I'm Googling that.
Man, I am Google. Nigga.
Nobody trying to hear you. I ain't never heard a clit referred to as a cunt.
But it's just look up cunt. See if it pulls up something.
Look it up, traumatic. Give us some content.
Wow.
You really want me to look that shit up? I already know what it is.
Because I'm about to wash dishes. You gotta be glad I'm even still sitting on the panel. I got shit I'm trying to do. Come on now.
This shit been occupied about at least 3 hours. That's if that was the case, the person would be.
Okay, Google. What is the definition of cunt?
Because the person would say something to get a feedback, and if y'all are up and got minds like mines and a few others on the panel talking about this, you've accomplished something. That's how I feel. Just a feeling. Instead of saying, hey, you might know something. You might know something, Vonnie. Or you might know something, D-Shep.
Everybody brings something a little different to the table. Or we'd all be eating the same shit.
Look.
Cunt.
It says a
woman's gonna bring the damn silverware.
God damn it.
A woman's genitals, man. That's what it
what?
says.
What does it say?
It says dictionary definition from the Oxford Dictionary. Cunt means woman's genitals.
Yes, like I saw it. It's a pussy.
That's what I told her. That she's Google this shit and shit.
I don't even know what the word. I mean, hopefully y'all know what the word means before you start arguing. I'm not saying nobody didn't, but yeah, that doesn't describe a black girl. So that's why we was trying to tell you that black man is not going to interfere with, if y'all are talking shit and she says cunt, that's not she ain't being racist. More than likely,
y'all don't see it as a racist word. Y'all probably say cunt during sex all the fucking time.
There you go. Find out what people are talking about when they're having sex, Vonnie. You don't have to do that at nighttime. The sun is up. She out, she fishing. She fishing for information. She thinks she's slick. Anybody telling you what they talking about in the bedroom? You know what I'm saying?
Here it is. I mean, I didn't know they didn't. I didn't know. That's new to me.
That was you doing? You know what I'm saying? We heard about the shit. Saying, teach his own. Traumatic could tell you it's a judge-free zone. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I'm losing fish.
Hey man, how you feel about that?
I'm definitely the type person that if you don't, I try to make the understanding work. If a person come around, if they don't come around, it is what it is. But And that's with everybody, all especially the content creators. You know what I'm saying? But there's a few of us that was around we've known each other for a long time. We don't be known of each other for a long time. So
right.
When people, and he was around before Dramatic. We was having conversations in the beginning. So to come years later, a person already what they've been doing written in stone. Everybody go to the race card before Sandy does. Everybody be saying, yeah, she gonna use the N-word. Keep talking to her like that, she gonna use the N-word. They've been doing that for years.
I mean, Sandy already said it though, didn't she? Hasn't she already accidentally said the N-word? Or was that
Yeah, she said it. And she meant it. And it happened.
Okay, so that's why then.
It's over, but everybody.
That's why everybody take offense to every fucking thing she say that's derogatory, because now everything she say is gonna really mean it.
You're looking for drama. You washing dishes and you want to turn this into a daytime drama, Vonnie. So that's why you looking.
No, I don't. I'm not looking for nothing. I was just curious, why does everything have to be racist when it comes to Sandy? And now I know why, because she done said the shit.
Wasn't nothing racist. If cunt is not, how many times you gotta hear it?
That's not what I'm saying. Cam, listen here. I'm not saying that the word cunt is racist. I'm saying that's why people take almost everything she say as a racist slur, because she has actually said the racist slur.
Listen, everybody has said everything racist to her. So she should have said it. I'd have been called you a bunch of motherfucking monkeys. Had it been me, as many burritos and Taco Bell drive-thrus and shit that they called her, shit. Yeah, that's what I'm just saying. Y'all have been kicked me up out of here. Y'all have been a bunch of chimps, motherfucking. Y'all have been a bunch of orangutans. I'd have been trying to think of everything I could think of. After you told me I swam over here and all kinds of shit. Y'all niggas.
Gotta love it.
Niggas, I'm just saying, niggas went low on Sandy before. You know what I'm saying? Niggas went low. And with no resistance. Ain't nobody said, damn, traumatic, why you say that? I think they might have said it when it was me one time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When I said it, now I'm being racist. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Whatever.
Yeah. Hey, man, you niggas said, what about burritos?
If you don't get it, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of people that's on here that like to argue. Sandy one of them. She know that. She got, she quit pulling up one time when I said that. For a minute, couple of shows she missed. I know she heard what shit. Like, what do you mean? I get into it, people. I'm like, yeah, I'm just being, 100. You know what I'm saying? It ain't the end of the world, but because you ain't the only one that do that. You're not the only one that trolls. There's a few people that troll. They just waiting on the wave to pull up. As soon as the opportunity come, you're gonna find out they here to troll.
I didn't understand what trolling really was, nigga, until I seen like motherfuckers really do that shit for a living and shit. I'm like,
and not in the chat though.
Good morning, Jay.
Nigga want to buck the system. You know what I'm saying? Buck your understanding. You know what I'm saying?
Jay too much. What's good with it?
That's why normally I stay in the chat. You know what I'm saying? I try to. So, but I pulled up right now just because y'all just starting your channel, both y'all, 2 new channels. So I get 2 birds in 1 stone. And so I pulled up.
Yeah, that nigga said, Bonnie B for the motherfucking win. I don't know what I be winning, but y'all motherfuckers.
He said Bonnie B fishing.
Messy. That's what you win at.
He said Bonnie B for the win.
Yeah. You want to know what the win was at being messy. That's a subliminal.
Wanting to know what the win is being messy.
No, that's what the win is at.
Oh, I'm winning at being messy?
Yeah.
Y'all got me fucked up.
No, damn. Now you get it. I'm just saying. That way they can say you the win because you meddling. And it's
I'm
working.
almost positive that is not what Dre meant.
Meddling. Remember, you remember Joe?
What did I win at, Dre? We gonna clear this up. What did I win at, Dre?
Conversation.
That voice.
Damn, it's porn. My voice. Did y'all miss Vonnie B? Like for real, for real. Did y'all miss me at all? Hell no.
Kiki.
Only person that missed me was Kiki.
She didn't even say nothing yet. Let her answer for herself. What you talking about?
Did y'all miss Vonnie?
I didn't know you was going, to be honest with you. Because it's a new channel. So I wasn't on all notifications. I was on regular.
She act like she was gone for a long time or something. She was like
I was gone for a month. Damn.
So he said your daughter got a master's. Oh yeah, that's a win-win. Salute, congratulations for that. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
That's the shit right there. Fuck Sandy right now. You know what I'm saying? Not like that. Oh, so shout out to Sandy. I'm just saying. You know, that's the masters, not the bachelors, not the associates. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, them kids make me proud, man. They really do.
But the masters, that just gets you a little bit more money coming in the door. You know, definitely coming in the door. Oh, you got your masters? Oh, okay. All right.
Real shit. Graphic arts. She's supposed to start designing buildings and shit, and then she got a little part-time designing postcards.
Okay.
Yeah, they like her. They like her fucking art. She need to just have a little art show. I might sell some of her shit. I got a lot of her art here at the house.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. You know, put something in your backdrop or something at least. You know what I'm saying? You know, like how he got Nipsey Hussle right there. You can always use that, you know, as a backdrop too when you go live.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah. I mean, we done sold a few of her pieces. Hey, you know, at the flea market, we used to put her shit up, and it would sell pretty good. And I think that's when she just kind of realized that she did have a good eye. You know what I mean? When it was actually selling.
Shit like that. Damn.
I got skills,
Trying to get to the damn chat and give this damn wrenches out. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to pass out wrenches.
So what y'all think about this war shit popping off, man? Y'all even like paying attention?
What
you talking about?
Y'all don't hear about this shit? With the motherfucking ain't no ships came in and shit. They talking about nigga ain't no motherfucking docks filled and the ships ain't coming in and shit like that.
I think they over dramatizing. But if the market is falling, that would be the case. But
I thought that was going on during COVID. Am I tripping? Am I late?
What's going on now?
No, he's talking about with the tariffs. You know, with some people, is trying to sell what they selling for too much now. So they're saying that movement at the docks is not normal like it normally is.
Them motherfuckers is bare, nigga.
That's what he's saying.
At least they have like tanks and shit. I mean, like, you know, big ass carriages or whatever filled with shit. There ain't nobody there. Nothing's there, bro. It's like it's dead. It's bad. That's bad. It's real bad.
Basically, we about to start running out of shit.
We about to start running out of shit.
No. We get first and foremost, we got everything that we need over here.
Well, I'm just saying, bro.
For the record.
They trying to make it fucked up for people, man.
Yeah. And the little shit that people owe us, we Gucci. You know. Shit, yeah. We was helping people out. You know, obviously we help you out, you know, we can make some money. You know, niggas won't put businesses in certain places, you know, so it's in people's interest. I'm talking about America, that's what they do. Just like I was telling you with being a content creator. Naturally, we try to let people hang around as much as they can until they force, you know, until we force to get rid of them. You know, we get tired of arguing with you. Okay, you ain't let him on the panel, or do you block them? And so with the question also was, well, how does Sandy still hang around? Sandy been around forever. And you know, and she's been, you know, doing the party line things, because that's where I know her from the party line. You know what I'm saying? And it was always about talking shit. And a lot of the time she'd stay in the chat and talk shit. And then come to the panel, you know, and you know, everybody did the same shit though. It ain't like, you know, her shit is more different than when another motherfucker drags somebody, you know. So if you, I mean, it ain't no holding hands, can. You know, I was so tired of Mike G and Vonnie. I hate to say that shit. I wasn't saying nothing. But you talk about a nigga tired of some shit.
Y'all was not.
Woo! Woo!
Y'all was not tired of Vonnie being Mike G. Hell no, y'all wasn't.
If y'all
let that shit drag for a year.
You know what's crazy, bro? Y'all think y'all was tired of shit, man. I'm the one that had to hear the bullshit.
I know. I know. From your I can imagine, man. Fucking with Mike too, and then y'all doing the show.
Y'all was some fucking fly ass content between the both of us. Y'all was not tired of that shit. Anytime Vonnie or Mike pulled up, y'all was all for it, and you know it.
The nigga pissed on your couch and shit or whatever the fuck. That wasn't fly.
It was still content.
It was a couple of things that you didn't have to introduce that took it down a bit. You know, creeping.
It got a little bit too real, huh?
The garage not being fixed. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't fault Mike G on the garage because we think about the last nigga you was probably arguing with. That's why the garage fucked up. So now we was looking at it like, you know, especially traumatic, like it's your fault. Some of this shit. Yeah. And then what made it complicated?
That was my fault. The nigga opened my garage. It was my fault.
It was halfway open anyway. That's how he used to come in. But I'm just saying, Mike was what, 5'3"? He was like, really, you hit him in the head with a skillet and it's over. Night, motherfucker. So you wasn't ever really fearing Mike like that. You know what I'm saying?
The problem was that he did it while we were all in bed, like one late night, like a fucking creeper.
Now, hold on. Had you not been arguing, would he have been okay?
No.
What?
Okay. Hell no.
So
we were not together. It was over. So at that point, you had no reason to be coming by my house at all.
Okay, see,
even if we weren't arguing, we're not together. You're no longer welcomed at my house.
Okay. So he tried you. He was off that leg and he tried to say, fuck you. What you gonna do?
He thought Bourne was over there.
He thought Bourne would have beat him up. Then what? What was he gonna do if Bourne was there?
I don't know. You gotta ask him that.
What was Bourne doing there? See, this is shit we talk about.
He wasn't. That's the thing. He wasn't.
The pussy sector, right? I see what you're doing. I see.
The pussy sector. Well, homie.
I see what you're doing. Hold on. Mike G, when Mike G was coming to the motherfucking garage, Bourne wasn't even in the picture. What are you talking about?
Bourne was flirting with me. Pussy and Mike did not like that.
We didn't know nothing about
Bourne,
you. What?
Bourne made it look like he was there with me.
Hey, traumatic. Do you remember that? Do you remember that? But I don't even remember Bourne being around like that back in the beginning.
Oh wow,
I don't
he
either.
was.
No, look, Dramatic said he don't even.
He was over there on Benji's.
Nah,
He was over there on Benji's.
I never born being around that long though.
No, yeah.
He was. I'm telling y'all, he was. He was over there on Benji's. And when he came in, I was with Mike. And he, you know, he would flirt with me and stuff, and Mike didn't like that shit. And when me and
Mike came
broke
through my
up,
shit first. Just for the record, Mike came through my shit first. I told him to check in with Bum Capone, and then he went and started tripping with Chip. Yeah. Oh, he was
I thought
at.
he came through Nina Boy.
I see what that's what he said. Okay, so that's why he came. So he
Born
pulled
did
up.
come into the picture. He just came in a little bit later.
Okay, so
See,
Mike
look what Dre said.
Oh, I
Look what
see.
Dre said in the chat.
I'm trying to respond to it. So Mike G pulled up on some gangster shit, and Born Rich act like a bitch and didn't do nothing. That's what you're saying?
This nigga.
Born was not. He wasn't there. He was never there.
Oh, lucky.
It was a play. He was just fucking with him. It was just a play. His kitchen happened to kind of look like mine. And his cabinets were the same color. So Mike thought he was really at my house. And he pulled the fuck up.
Yeah, that's that drink. It's that motherfucking drink or that powder.
Hey man, Mike, nigga, he gonna think what he want to think, man.
What's that powder?
Like this nigga really like has memories in his head. Like he feels like he's the victim in every situation.
The victim. Yeah.
That's that
You
powder.
don't see nothing he did wrong.
He was doing Mike
Even
doing
coming over there doing the video, he felt like he was justified in lifting up that garage and videotaping this shit. No, see, because she said she moved.
You fucked
like,
this shit
what
up.
the fuck?
He called you one or too many bitches, right? But to be honest with you, as it turns out, right? Never mind. I ain't gonna say it like that. Okay.
That's what a fucking not. Fucking not. Don't do me early this morning.
Of course I'm not. I'm never gonna say that. Listen, but that's where he was going wrong, and that will open the door, and you took the opportunity to start your YouTube career. And me and Dramatic don't like
you
it.
know what? You know what, Kev?
We never told you that. So right while we here right now, me and Dramatic gonna stand on business, and we gonna let you know that we didn't like it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, y'all can have them back. Show the fuck can. Go on and get them.
The crazy shit back there was Dramatic kept letting you up.
Hey, nah.
That nigga was getting hot. That shit used to be funny as fuck.
I used to have to be in the middle of the shit, and that's fucked up because I told them niggas from the get-go not to do this shit. I told Mike G, don't come on here with your shit unless nigga you ready to deal with what comes with it. And he
thought you was spoken for. He thought you was spoken for. He didn't know push come to shove. You was gonna try and get it, Vonnie. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't try to get that Vonnie.
Nah, Mike G just, you know what I'm saying? Look, he thought very highly of himself. He didn't think that I could murder his ass the way I did. That's what that was.
That's all a narrative. I never tried to get at Vonnie. Vonnie, did I ever try to get at you?
Okay, listen, don't answer nothing for the cameras, first of all. That's just over with. Don't lie again. You don't have to. So, you know.
Dramatic never tried to get with me, y'all.
Okay.
Y'all need to let that go.
That sound like a nigga just text you that just now.
See. This
Can't get nothing past Kev.
This is what they do.
Oh shit. Nah, man, I'm just trying to help out with
That's why we keeping our new relationship to ourselves.
Exactly. And it's all.
That part.
Look, he didn't even catch that Dramatic. I'm fucking with everybody. He talking about some exactly.
No, I know what you're saying. I was saying you was on some type of payment plan with him. That's the only way you're gonna have a new relationship.
Oh my God!
Let me take it back. That sounds wrong.
Dramatic, when you gonna step in? Goddamn.
Huh?
Nothing, man. Ain't nothing happened, man. I don't know what she told. She tripping.
I'm on a payment plan with you, Dramatic.
I don't know what he's talking about.
crazy work out here. It's crazy America. It's crazy work out here. Hey, we wasn't even talking. We weren't even talking about us, and now all of a sudden the shit, Kiki came up here shooting at me, you know, and we've been on this road ever since. That's crazy.
Y'all the one brung it up.
It's hard to pay for something that's priceless. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, you're right. To really be compensated, that's what you gotta
look at it as
like what you do. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah.
Cherishing your charity. I'm not a charity case though. You did.
10:38. Good job, Traumatic. This is a good live.
Oh yeah, you get 10 hours? So you get them watch hours.
Almost 11. Almost 11.
Yeah.
We gotta go out in the yard and clean up. And shit like that.
Out here too.
Yeah, y'all motherfuckers subscribe. Y'all come fuck with your boy, man. Don't play. You know what I'm saying? Me and Vonnie B gonna be in this bitch, lighting it up. She got her channel. Y'all go subscribe to her shit. We gonna keep this shit cracking. I'm gonna keep this shit cracking. Y'all pull up. Don't be acting funny style. Y'all know where I'm at now. If you don't, nigga, check the motherfucking scoreboard or check the motherfucking comment board shit, because I'm about to post that shit again.
Y'all might be good too.
What you talking about when Beanie was up?
You said what?
You finna make a short out of the time Beanie was up?
I don't know.
You should. You need to clip that shit and turn it into a short.
I'll be making clips and shit. Yeah.
Hey, Traumatic.
Yeah.
I use Opus Clip.
You said what?
Opus Clip.
Is that like a new like an app or something?
Yeah, it's an app. It's when you're watching the commercials on YouTube, it just tell you about it. OPUS clips.
Is it easier than YouTube?
I don't know how many videos does YouTube make. I never use YouTube.
I mean, you know how like YouTube will give you the option to clip. Is it easier than YouTube's option to clip?
No. What it does is I can go and say it's an hour-long compilation of car wrecks. I'm just going to use what I'm doing right now. I can go take that hour long, put it in here, and it's going to give me 20 short clips, 3 minutes or less. 3 minutes or less.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So you can look at
YouTube's is just 60 seconds.
Listen what I'm saying. You can look at my shorts, and normally anything under 1,000, I throw it away. But you can look at the numbers that I get from, and I throw away, like I said, like if it's a couple of weeks old, I didn't throw away anything under 1,500. I just keep the shit up there that's a little bigger than that. But yeah, you definitely gonna get, and you can add to it too. It's going to give you the whole clip, the title, the description. All you gotta do is look at it, look at mine, and then decide if that's so. Like I said, it'll take Dave Chappelle. I do Dave Chappelle up in it. You know what I'm saying? And it comes back out with 25, Dave Chappelle clips. Then all I gotta do is put the destination and press upload, and it goes straight to YouTube. But it's way more professional. Way more professional. I'm just saying, other than so I still ain't getting them the fucking FDA, $7 million, 6 million views clips, videos. He doing shorts too. Everybody
I ain't been over there to check them out yet.
Yeah. The FDA got, for the biggest numbers of the people around, on the shorts. Was his big ones take out, obviously you only got 7 million views on one video, then you're gonna have more views than most people that's on YouTube. But that doesn't mean, just views doesn't make you a hell of a person. So I'm not taking that. I'm not saying that for him. I'm saying that for myself too. Getting views and on videos and shit, that don't make you a hell of a motherfucker. So that's just me. This is a job, or this is a process. Only thing you're doing is paying attention, and
Yeah, I know it.
MJ at this point, this nigga just talking out the side of his neck.
No, I'm not, Miss Carter. I'm
bro.
talking that real talk. That's that real. That's
He
that
don't
real.
know what he
I was
want to
about
say.
to say, where the fuck Shalana come from?
I ain't talking a big talk like that.
That's what the fuck I'm saying. Where am I?
Nigga shooting bricks at me.
Who live is
Bag
this
boy,
traumatic?
nigga use that bag boy. Gotta lean on other, and they bring other niggas into the conversation. Yeah, go ahead and help him out, Miss Party Line. He can't talk for himself. Big
Nigga, I
talk.
just said something to you.
He just don't want to talk to your
respond.
weak ass, dumb ass.
All
You
right
ain't
then.
respond.
That's what I'm talking about. We know who the alpha is up in this motherfucker.
Yeah,
What kind of man would he be
You
if he
better
talked to a retarded motherfucker?
You better ass talk about me, my nigga. Real shit.
Yeah, nigga, go back. My fault.
No, I know.
I need to go back and watch that one. Shit.
Vonnie want to be involved.
MJ at this point, this nigga just talking out the side of his
I'm just
neck.
No, I'm not. Miss Party Line. I'm talking that real talk. That's that real. That's
He
that
don't
real.
know what he want to
When you
say.
talk that real shit, the
It's
niggas
slow
get
as
their
hell.
head.
Anything.
I ain't talking a big talk like that. I'm talking to this nigga MJ. Now, he can shoot his jump shot, can he? Nigga shooting bricks at me.
What the fuck is my shit at?
Bag boy, nigga use that bag boy. Gotta lean on other, and they bring other niggas into the conversation. Yeah, go ahead and help him out, Miss Party Line. He can't talk for himself. Big
Nigga,
talk.
I just said something to you.
He just don't want to
You
talk to your
ain't
weak ass, dumb ass.
All
You
right
ain't
then.
respond
That's
when
what
I
I'm talking
said
about.
Weak
We
ass,
know
dumb
who the
ass.
alpha is up in this motherfucker.
I love talk.
What kind of man would he be
You
if he
better
talked to
ass.
a retarded motherfucker?
You better ass talk about me, my nigga. Real shit. Bro. Who pimping me, bro? Yeah, I know it.
MJ at this point, this nigga just talking out the side of his neck.
No, I'm not. Miss Party Line. I'm talking that real talk. That's that real. That's
He
that
don't
real.
know what he want to
When you
say.
talk that real shit, the
It's
niggas
slow
get
as
their
hell.
head.
Anything.
I ain't talking a big talk like that. I'm talking to this nigga MJ. Now, he can shoot his jump shot, can he?
What's going on with my
Nigga shooting
shit?
bricks at me.
It's
Bag
repeating
boy,
over and over
nigga use that
again.
bag boy. Gotta lean on other, and they
No,
bring other
it's
niggas into the
not
conversation.
showing it.
Yeah, go ahead and help him out, Miss Party Line. He can't talk for himself. Big
Nigga, I
talk.
just said something to you.
He just don't want to
You
talk to your
ain't
weak ass, dumb ass.
All
You
right
ain't
then.
respond
That's
when
what
I
I'm talking
said
about.
something, bro.
We know
I'm
who the
high.
alpha
Shit.
is up in this motherfucker.
It ain't like it's no hell of shit. I'm just saying, this traumatic is DJing right now.
Shake with and discredit that news, but this dirty Mexican, our black men want to see him hold this dirty Mexican. Tell the shoulders how she look. Last night, the revealing, you know what I'm saying, was on Trey H shit. And motherfuckers still want to make excuse for this dirty bitch. They come black.
Crazy work. Crazy work. My horoscope says somebody about to chase me.
Now, at this point, that she used the N-word. Probably not. That's why I'm going to turn the cunt word into the N-word.
Sandy?
Yeah. No, listen, I'm talking to myself. No.
Oh, okay.
So this is the reason why there's a reach to try and turn the cunt word into a racial word so that other people can start with their racial shit that they wouldn't want to say and talk crazy.
Ah, shit. Here you go.
What happened?
But
Yeah,
you may have a point, because I don't think I ever heard Caramel say Mexican, so motherfucker.
Dirty, you know what I'm saying? So you got to sit through. Now you know, depending on where you at or who you rock with in real, who you chill with in real life, you might have some friends, white or Mexican or Puerto Rican or whatever. It's, so to be sitting back and, the dirty mess and the dirty. That's that juvenile mentality of attacking. As far as I'm concerned, that's a chaos. That's so old. There's so many other ways to be slick about what you're saying, than saying that. That's like the cut word. You know, that's
You kind of made it. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, she kind of made it obvious that it was something or some shit that she had been wanting to say. You feel me? Some shit that she had been wanting to get off her chest. And I guess I don't know how a picture brought up all of these emotions. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting that, but again, it is what it is. Good morning, everybody. Thank you to everybody that pulled up and subscribed to Vonnie Be the Realist. If you haven't, the link is in Traumatic's chat. Shout out to everybody that pulled up and showed Traumatic love. Everybody that pulled up to the panel and joined the conversation. OGK is the shit.
Thank
you.
Ain't you, OG?
Yeah.
OGK is the shit. Look, so Terrence says, so Kev, oh shit. I'm gonna let you take that, Kev.
I know. This before we get off the air. This is how you talk a person out the crowd. Terrence, you know you're supposed to salute everybody. You're
Yeah, you didn't even come say hi.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even want to be talking about this shit, to be honest with you. I think niggas spent too much time on this shit already. There's all kind of shit
On
going on.
YouTube? No, you didn't. Much time as you spend on YouTube.
No, I was on here earlier. I should have stayed on longer. But yeah, it's day 2. P. Diddy trial.
Oh shit! Yeah, I ain't even looked into
Oh
that.
Lord.
What the
Day
fuck
2.
going on?
I'm just saying, it's day 2. So all the motherfucking, you got a couple of people that's covering it, that's there. You know what I'm saying? But there's all kind of big headlines going on right now. You know what I'm saying? Fuck
I
saying.
just came across a case that I was thinking about covering on my page. I don't really get into news too much, but this one kind of caught my eye. And Kev, you probably already know about it, knowing you. But so I guess a guy saw the police abusing his son, and he killed the police officer.
I didn't run across that story. And just for the record, Terrence, I said I called a Mexican. More than that, more than just a Mexican.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and post that short because it was pretty interesting.
Yeah, I would welcome a nigga, a motherfucker calling me a nigga. Once I say a couple of things, I'm not gonna say a few things and then say, you better not call me this, but I didn't call you that. So that's just me. I'm not like that. If I call
Did you call Sandy a Mexican?
You motherfucking right. It was the time to die. No, you remember the time to kill? Remember the movie? You damn right I killed him.
I mean, shit. She is Mexican, ain't she?
He said the police killed his son, so he killed the police. Okay, so yeah, Terrence heard it.
Yeah, he killed the police, but now he's facing jail time for killing the police, right? And didn't they give him like some crazy ass sentence? Anyway, I'm a post about it. I'm gonna get into it.
That's what I'm talking about. But even you, that it's don't cost that much. It's like they're gonna you make a gang of videos just on the first whatever the first thing costs. I don't know if I bought it for the year. It don't matter. They get whatever the plan is that they give you a plan. So you got say you got coins, and every time you turn a video into 25 other videos or 20 videos, it take away some money. You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely worth the money. It's worth the views.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't no telling how diverse the conversation can get with that, because you got You got some people who gonna feel like he deserved it, and you got other people who feel like he was justified in doing what he did.
Yeah, so on that topic right there, that's a good topic. Yeah, that's a good make a thumbnail. Um, hashtag it the right way, and people are looking for
And
conversations.
they
They can
gonna
get.
kill him in there, huh? They gonna kill him in there. They give him life or what? Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna tap into it. We're gonna get into that one because I seen it and I was like, what? Because he
Not,
was sitting in the courtroom like with no remorse. He didn't give a fuck. He was like, fuck y'all. Y'all killed my son, so I killed one of y'all.
that's dude when they had him walking by the police and he was looking at them niggas like that.
Yeah.
Seen that. I see. Okay, I seen that. I seen that. Yeah. Yeah. He was looking.
Yeah. They had a shitload of police in there, like waiting on that nigga to do something fucked up.
That's what they do. That's what they do. It's just standard procedure when somebody, cop, they gonna show up because it's if a jury happens to be there, just the presence of a lot of police officers, especially ranking police officers, you can't take that visual out your mind. So it just gives validation to whatever is going on. Yeah, so this
Right.
really trying to punk motherfuckers to a degree. So I mean, in a small part of it, niggas is flexing. Niggas see all that brass up in there and shit like that. Yeah, they can't wait to take off and meet because they get a chance to meet
They
their
was
homies.
trying to intimidate him,
Of
but
course.
I got a feeling it didn't work.
Mm.
I got a feeling it did not work. He did not look like he cared at all about none of them officers. He looked like he was ready to kill again. Shit.
In the movies, they let him get off. And you know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying that's not how
Yeah.
that's how they make the white boys in the movie. Gonna hit on the white attorney. He's supposed to get off.
The Jewish attorney.
In a time to kill, Samuel Jackson got off. You know what I'm saying? If they could have redid the Green Mile.
Well, that one was a little bit different though. That Time to Kill. That's one of my favorite movies. That's crazy you put that out. But actually, you know what? I'll watch anything with Samuel L. Jackson in it. That's my nigga.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll watch anything with him or Denzel or Leonardo DiCaprio.
The two top black, as of maybe about 3 years ago, I don't know what it is, but Samuel Jackson and Morgan Freeman, they be in more movies that gross more money than any of the other actors.
What that nigga LA say, bro, in the chat?
He said he still got his ass whooped as soon as he got in the back.
Look, in LA County, boy, woo! They'd brought that nigga to court. They'd have had him banned. He'd have been bandaged up. Matter of fact, they'd have took him to court and they'd have brought roll the TV to him. Let him do court where he's at. Because he wouldn't be through healing yet.
What LA say? Dre, I'm famous. Everyone knows me in the black sector and other sectors. What was you saying yesterday in Randy Sokol? Sokol? Do you mean social? Randy Social? Nah, either way. I don't respect the things you do on your page, Dre. You messy. Whoa. I had to call you out. Also, News is my crush. I wasn't disrespecting her. I was saying I'm neutral when it comes to her and Sandy. Who doesn't like Dre too much? Like,
calm your daddy ass down. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, you weird if you don't like Dre too much. Like, who doesn't like Dre too much? The clip god.
Niggas know I know.
He said he apologizing to you, Kev, for believing Dre's lies about you. What lies?
There you go.
I don't respect the things you do on your page.
Hey, Ronnie.
Man, you messy. I had to call you out. Also, News is my crush. I wasn't disrespecting her. I was saying I'm neutral when it comes to her and Sandy. I'm 45. That nigga.
Oh, he just a fan, Dre?
You can't make this shit up, man.
LA a fan. I want to say I seen LA cam up Andre's panel once. Wasn't you the one that was going in on Frost? Like challenging Frost and what he's from and where he's from.
I just know,
Correct me if I'm wrong though.
and a couple other niggas. I don't know.
Did he travel?
Yeah.
And Dre said he's a fan.
He a fan. He a fan. He a
Lies.
fan. Let me click on LA.
Fuck, man.
I'm going to your channel, LA. You trying to get subscribers you ain't got before here? You trying to start a page or you just a fan?
This shit crazy as hell, bro.
Yeah, you got Madam Bonnie behind the wheels of steel. But,
Oh god damn! Nigga, he ringing the doorbell like he mad as fuck, nigga. God
Nah,
damn.
I ain't mad.
to you,
I ain't mad. Look, I ain't gonna be up here long. Look, this nigga is a fan, bro. The whole time I was in California, this nigga didn't want no smoke. Now that I'm back in Arizona, he talking about next time you come to Cali is bad for you. Like what? This the same nigga that was on Soft White Underbelly talking about he buying pussy off baseline. It's smokers on baseline. You buying smoker coochie? This nigga's a fan, bro. He mad at me because he been trying to get at news. He be like, Dre, hook me up with news. When I was at my wife's birthday party, he all in the chat. Dre, hook me up with your wife's sister. Dre, hook me up with your wife's friends. He's just he's a 42-year-old man that can't get no pussy in real life unless he buying
45.
it. 45. Can't get no pussy in real life unless he buying it. And then searching for coochie on the internet and can't get it. He's a failure. But he's just a fan, man. That's all he is. Salute, Traumatic. Salute, Vonnie Beat.
Salute, my nigga. Hey, man, we already know.
Dre.
Drizzle.
Then he gonna salute y'all. Don't say salute. He ain't got to. I'm over.
Yeah, you got that.
Yeah, it's nothing. I'm hoping I can get some numbers right here because I'm gonna do that puffy for
Kev is a fucking mess.
That nigga Kev always been on the numbers.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. But
I ain't changed.
Hey, man, numbers don't lie, man. Women and men do.
Yeah, you gotta get a check. You know what I'm saying? Be on here, you got,
But numbers sometimes do tell fibs.
Yeah,
You know,
that's why you have two things going on. See, this is a multi-part game. Lives is part of it, right? That means you coming here and talking to America, right?
Did you say multi-part gang?
Yeah, multi-parts of it, multi-facets. This is just one facet of it live. Then you got uploads.
Yeah.
That's it. You got the upload shorts, and then you got uploads over 3 minutes. Now,
I just thought you said multi-part gang. I was like, man,
oh no.
That must sound like
I don't really do them videos though, Kev. Are those important to do?
I'm saying
to get your views and subs up?
None of us really got a half-hour video of us reacting to something. I'm not talking about going live and do it for a half hour. I'm talking about a pre-recorded video on how you feel about what you're talking about, and you listening to the video and you stopping it and saying and putting the camera on yourself or and comment on everything about what's going on for a half an hour. None of us got that. None of us do that. But other people do that. No, I should. Not no more. I originally started like that because I didn't know about StreamYard. So I originally started with upload the video, and I'm a comment to it. I'm gonna get dressed up. I'm turn on the camera, and I'm a comment to the video that's playing. This is before I knew about Stream. This is before I knew about StreamYard. I knew I could go live. But then when I found out that, and then there's the short part. I'm just saying, where the hell? Well, you got to do something to get a check. Right now, if you're gonna go live, like Dramatics Live, they say, for example, when you argue, you're not gonna get no money. You're gonna give people a reason to not. Like, why nigga play music? Why you play music? Music get cash apps to a degree. If people feel like they're in a good mood, okay, I'm gonna let you outside. All right, here, come on. Hold on a second. Wait, hold on a second. If people are in a good mood, they'll support your channel. When they're watching people fight, they're not necessarily in a good mood, though they're being entertained. Hold on.
I gotta get out of here. I got a lot of shit to do, traumatic. You staying or you about to wrap it up in a minute?
Yeah, I'm about to wrap it up in a minute. How long you think I'm about to be here?
I don't know, nigga. But calm down.
Shit, no more longer than 12 hours.
That don't mean you don't keep going. Just because you reach your peak.
Yeah.
Let me go.
So with Vonnie or
don't she be tripping? Like she just be like I didn't even say nothing bad. Like
you first of all, your tone got different.
no, it didn't. No, I was just responding to
Yes,
you.
it did.
Like, damn, what is wrong with
Your
my
tone
tone?
got different. Go back and listen to it. Your tone got different.
That's just how I talk. I don't know. I guess.
Anyway, I gotta get out of here, y'all. Great show, traumatic. Salute to the chat. Salute OGK.
Okay, salute to you too. I'm a traumatic. Yeah, I'm going. I just came up pull up on you for a minute because I ain't pulled up in a minute.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, make sure.
Yeah, man, pull up, man. I'll be live, man. Shit, I'll be trying to go like 4 times a week.
Yes, sir. I will. If I see you, I get your notification. I'll pull up.
All right, for sure. Yeah, man. CK pulled up and tapped in, got that squared away. That's how you do that. You don't have no motherfuckers like no shit lingering. Just tap in and just address it and compress it. You know what I'm saying? Because nigga, you ain't gotta stress it. You feel me? Yeah, man. It's all good, man. Niggas just get entertained. Sometimes niggas get drained from the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So you got to keep a balance between the shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Drake Too Much. Shout out to Drake Too Much, man. Shout out to Vonnie B. Shout out to everybody who pulled up, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kiki. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to D Shep. Shout out to everybody who tap in, man. Tell a friend to wipe their feet when they come in, man. I appreciate it. And shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Usually at the end of my shit, I play some like, you know what I'm saying, TikToks or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because really I'm trying to be informational, man. But shit, nigga, this shit's all good, man. Any way it go, it's gonna be real. I'm gonna try to do some shit, nigga. Like I said, nigga, if it's something you can feel, it's something you can motherfucking you know what I'm saying, ride with. I ain't gonna do no shit that's gonna be motherfucking compromising to my motherfucking to my soul. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna sell myself short on nothing I don't feel is 100. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. I don't take shit too seriously though, unless it's. But I don't take shit for no gain either.
And you open it for Jesus, open it for me. No, not I'm just like Jesus. Jesus was a gangster like me. No. Jesus said, come on, gang. What did Jesus say? What did Jesus say? Jesus said, sell your house and go get a sword. So I'm gonna tell you, sell your house and go get a switch.
Yeah, you can't even like that thing. Dude.
Come on. See, the interview not about my roach, and so I just hold it like this. You interview this motherfucker. It can talk to
you. You can't?
Yeah, it can talk.
What's his name?
A lot of people don't know.
What's his name?
Heavy Chief.
Who?
Heavy Sheet.
Okay. Where's that from?
St. Louis. It's St. Louis pack. I swear to God, mom.
But you know, they don't have it in St. Louis.
Heavy Sheet. Everybody know. I St. Louis. Everybody St. Louis smoke the Heavy Sheet pack.
I never heard of that before.
You gonna go to St. Louis. But Heavy G Fat Finesse, that's what they call it on the internet. But everybody St. Louis know Heavy Sheet. Remember I told you about the get stuck in the girl body?
No.
He a fat stuck in a fat body. Oh, he a fat stuck in a fat. But I don't know. It's kind of like switch. But I know he a bitch, but pretend to be a nigga. But the body's just like a nigga. He got titties.
I got a question for you.
Oh.
You just.
He got both. Gang, he got both. He a girl and a boy at the same time. He got titties. We gotta pull his pants down see if he got a coochie. Next time he come out, we gotta pull his pants down. You gonna help me?
No.
Oh. I'm gonna pull his pants down, see if he got a down there. I don't know. I doubt it though. Because he got titties on top. It gotta be.
Why is that any of your concern?
Because it gotta be at the bottom of the titties on top. It gotta be. You ever seen titties on top? And I, oh, well, damn. Nelly had to carry with the dick 403s. Maybe Heavy G at 403 too.
It's 403. 403.
403. That's the new.
Crazy.
Yeah, 403. Listen, 304 is the regular girl. 403 is the girl with the dick. When you're rich, you order those. Like me.
Man, so you just recently left Chicago, man.
Yeah, on GD.
Most people don't go there
Larry David
doing all that stuff you be doing, man. You went up there and you back home.
Yeah, it was weird though. Listen, so I went down. I was trying to do some content. I did a lot of content. You gonna see that content. But when I left DJU, I had beach.
Why ain't seen the content yet?
Cause the content nigga you got me, the one you got me, the editor you got me, that nigga take forever. You be lying and capping and shit, acting like it's coming, but it never come. That's why we ain't got it yet. That's why it ain't out yet. Cause of you. You brought me a motherfucker that listen, but he talk good. He called like every day. He good. Oh yeah, I got you. You see, it's looking real good, bro. See, next thing you know, it don't come. I ain't like that. Listen, I mean, but it sounds good. He called me every night, make sure I go to sleep feeling good. He tell me it's gonna come. I wake up disappointed. But that's why it ain't came out yet. But anyway, I was there in Chicago. That's why I'm on GD. And so we was there, and I was doing a video with that dyke girl. Oh, what's that dyke girl name? I don't know. She a dyke, and she a girl. She's from Chicago. And next thing you know, it's 20 in there. Surrounded that all GD's vice lords like that. We finna die this bitch. I'm like, damn, y'all time to go then. I 5 times for y'all this nervous for nothing. I ain't scared this time. Stop playing on me. We in that motherfucker deep. I'm throwing up every game. But I walk past every game, but I know in Chicago, I walk past GD, I was GD. I didn't say
you really know how to throw up the game? I don't think you know how to throw it up for real.
Yeah, it's GD.
Oh, okay.
GD. Yeah. So I walk past, I throw up GD to them. So if I see my stone brothers, I throw a 5 and put it to the heart. You know what I'm saying? I know we love peace, truth, freedom, and justice and shit like that. And let them know with all the shit. But I got to clean up out that bitch. I got about that bitch fast. I know that's like my jury on broke and shit. I got to bounce that. I got about South on GD.
They saw you?
Yeah, they saw me. I let a few of them touch me, but you can't touch me. You get my energy. So I can't let everybody
let them touch you.
I let them touch me.
You like shake your
Yeah, let them touch me.
Like shake your
I let
hand?
them touch me, gang.
Like what you mean? They like shake your hand
like Jesus. Like you know what Jesus? People used to like go over. I said one time Jesus was walking right, and it was this one lady. She went over thousands of people and ooh, and she grabbed him. Jesus looked at her like, bitch. She's like, I just had it to. He ain't say bitch, but he looked at her like, bitch. The eyes said bitch, but they ain't put that part in the scripture. They kind of like took that part out, right? But anyway, she grabbed his. Jesus looked at her like, bitch. She's like, man, I just had to get saved, but I touched you. I know I was gonna be healed, and Jesus said, well, be healed then. But he ain't say. He's like, be healed. She was healed. So when people touch me, I heal them. There's a lot of people know I possess energy to heal people. That's what I want.
I don't believe it.
Touch me, get healed.
No, I'm cool.
Touch me, Bob.
That's okay. Touch yourself.
I do it all the time. Matter of fact, it's about time to touch myself now. Midway interview with you, I always gotta touch myself with the water because like you don't understand a lot of shit.
What?
Yeah, I gotta touch myself.
You gotta bless yourself when you do interviews
with you. Yeah.
For real?
A lot of people don't know you the demon. A lot of people don't know that you the demon.
Oh yeah, you gotta.
See love like pressure. It ain't my mission. She been in my kitchen. Yeah, sneak me kitchen. Yeah. I'ma let you down. Little baby, I'ma knock you down. Let a proper nigga knock you down. One knee tryna lock you down. I'm from, I'ma let you.
Yes, sir. We got St. Louis in the house. We got DC in the house. We got Cali in the house. We got Baltimore. We got Texas. I see more DC. I see Flint. I see Detroit in this house. Damn, that's what's up. Now rocking with me out there. We got Raleigh in the house, man. We got Michigan all in this junk. Brooklyn, all the time. Ohio, Vegas, South Carolina, Mobile, Alabama, Tennessee. Damn, you know what I'm saying? Look, I appreciate everybody tuning in, locking in. We got an amazing video, but look, like always, I'm not trying to convince y'all of anything. Make sure y'all going out here doing your own damn research. But this video right here is gonna be a vibe tonight. So, you know what I'm saying? This is for my inquisitive people that like information. You know, we're gonna get into the oil fields that y'all been talking about. Let's go ahead and smash that like button. Let's get this thing to like 15,000 likes. We having mad people on here, but y'all ready to get into it? Let me see them fire emojis if y'all ready. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, bet. Let's get it, y'all. That eye crazy as hell, ain't it? Don't want him nowhere near my water. With that eyeball looking like that.
Imagine reality as a holographic projection, not just an image, but a blueprint of existence itself, encoded in light. In quantum information holography, or QIH, the entire universe is like a 3D lithographic print where light waves interfere to form everything we see, from atoms to galaxies. But what makes this possible? Quantum state vectors, or QSVs, the fundamental building blocks of reality, are spinning at the speed of light, constantly interacting to create the world around us. Each QSV represents an angular frequency in Hilbert space, where reality itself is not static, but a continuous summation of all possible quantum paths, each encoded as a wave of probability. In QAH, reality is built from qubits, which are like tiny quantum pixels. But unlike digital pixels, qubits don't just switch between 0 and 1. They exist in a wave-like state of probabilities. The x-axis of a qubit tells us how likely it is to become a 0 or a 1 when observed. The y-axis represents its phase, which determines how it interferes with other qubits. These properties are connected to angular frequency, meaning they evolve over time according to quantum derivatives, continuously shifting their probability amplitudes. Together, these quantum interactions create an interference pattern, like ripples in a pond, that define what we see and experience as reality.
Yes, he told me that the Arch of Babylon that they put in the courtyard of the Vatican was an active portal. And the reason that we can't use or see these portals is because we're third density beings. He said that I had to be put into that density chamber to be pushed into fifth to even be able to use a portal. Otherwise, I just would have fell out of the reptile's hand. He just would have went through and I just would have fell on the ground, is how I described it. And he also said the reason why the Middle East is so disputed is because it has the highest concentration of portals on the earth. And that's why there's always conflict and war. It has nothing to do with, oil or anything like that. It has to do with these portals. That's what he told me. Yeah, it's active all the time, and we just can't use or see it. And he described portals to me. It's like you walk into the portal, and then you cease to exist, and just your soul passes through. And then when you get to the other side of the portal, your body just comes back. And I asked him, like, how does that happen? He said he didn't know, but that's just the way it works. It's like your consciousness, your soul actually passes through the portal itself, and then the body just comes back at the end of the portal. Yeah, when you're active duty, like in the space program and everything, you go into a med bed about once a week to realign your DNA and everything, because you go through so many jumps and portals and everything like that.
It's a photon. A photon is something that passes through a solid, but it's not a solid. Your consciousness is basically a photon. You can't be motherfucking solid and consciousness at the same time.
The future of mind control, which you can do right now because these experiments are being done, is using gene editing.
Probably separates the two.
Robotic unit at the nanoscale, using brain space, their presence is almost impossible to detect. This amount of nanomaterial could, in fact, affect all of you. Read from the living brain and right into the living brain.
There's a mysterious direct energy weapon that is being used, and it is causing permanent traumatic brain injury.
We have to get more information, and we got to tell the public what's going on. The government have their power to let this happen to some of it. It's almost like science fact is stranger than fiction.
We can send instructions and information to an actual person from a distance with this kind of technology to let another person control their actions. But that could be something that could be malicious.
The Army had it on their website called E2K.
It's not just a very disturbing high-pitched noise, but there might even be voices or a message, a continual message that people have been victimized by.
But if you cognitively model someone, you have a brain print, like a fingerprint, functional MRI that you can do at a distance over the earth. You have every human being's brain pattern. You can control 8 billion brains on the planet, potentially. It's worldwide.
I want to talk to you about something. So just think about it like this. So far, what we've seen, we talking about the mind control, talking about your aura field. Them trying to hack your aura field. So check this out though. It reminds me of X-Men. You remember when they wanted old boy to go into the system so he can see where all the mutants are at, so they can eradicate them all at one time. That's how they want to like biohack people and stuff. Just think about it like that. They already showed us this a long time ago. It's very interesting because they're talking about it right in front of our faces, but then you still get some people like, oh, that's not true. That's because you're scared, but we don't live in fear over here. We just enjoying these conversations and looking at we talking about some interesting topics that hit a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? That's why this channel is different. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Let's go. That's why they was like, think about MK Ultra. What's that? The eye, right? They're trying to project their own image. They're trying to hack it. They're trying to feed you what they want you to see. That's the black sun, right?
Person towards them, but they could pull any experience, any dream that they want would just magnetize towards them. People would be too powerful. See, we were taught and conditioned to believe that the heart is just a physical pump, pumping blood into our body, but this is not the truth. The heart is actually an electromagnetic coil that can be unfolded, but they don't want you to see this image right here, and that's why it's so hard to find on Google. This is not just me making this up. Scientists have actually measured that our heart produces a significant electromagnetic field with each contraction due to the coordinated depolarization of myocytes producing a current flow that extends outside of the body. Almost everything that modern science and the school system teaches us is true about our bodies and the way we work is a complete lie to mask our true potential and what we are as energetic beings. Our hearts are not just pumps, our hearts are electromagnetic coils that pull energy through us that will either magnetize experiences, people towards us, or deter them away. Reality you experience is determined by how much love you radiate outwards for the life that you currently live. And most people today, because they work jobs, because they're out of alignment with what they love, their passion, they're in service to themselves, not to the world, therefore in a perpetual downward spiral and not living their dream life.
Whatever you do not sleep with your telephone facing you.
How many of y'all do that? Y'all sleep with your phones? Put ones in the chat if you sleep with your phones on, like in the room with you. It is, look, that shit does take pictures of you. I ain't gonna lie to you, like every couple seconds. So look, man, just know somebody can be on the other side after you take a boo-boo and flip through your pictures and stuff. Like, real talk. Like,
it's daytime, nighttime, don't sleep with your telephone facing you. Y'all, I'm terrified.
Might catch you doing some weird shit, you know?
Last night, somebody was watching me while I was asleep through my telephone. Now, y'all, I sleep with my phone on the charger, but it's like one of them upright chargers and it's facing my bed. And I went to bed probably about 12 or 1 o'clock last night. For some reason, I really couldn't sleep. So I went to sleep. I'm a light sleeper. I sleep with the TV on. And I sleep with the rain and thunder sound on. So my room is quiet. all besides the little rain and thunder sound that I have on my phone. But my phone goes black or whatever. So when I was asleep, I heard like a microphone like movement, like somebody was moving a microphone, and I thought that I was tripping. So I just laid there, and then I heard it again. So I woke up and I looked at my phone, and I saw a man with his face on the screen watching me. So y'all, I panicked, and I just jumped up out the bed like where he could see me. I just jumped up, and then I grabbed my phone and I turned it up toward the ceiling, like where he couldn't look at me. And he said, "Come back." He told me, "Come back." Then he started speaking.
Hey, imagine dropping your phone and he tell you, "Hey, come back." You feel me? Like that'll freak me out. I ain't gonna lie to you.
In a different language. So I immediately started trying to turn off my phone. I turned my cell phone off. He was still on the phone. And he was speaking in a different language for probably about 30 seconds. And then it finally went away. I'm just telling y'all, I don't know what that was. That was the first time that has ever happened to me in my life. I had a doctor's appointment this morning. My blood.
That ain't never, has that happened to anybody? That ain't never happened to me ever. You know what I'm saying? Look, and then like I ain't trying to like out of everybody phones to hack, they hacked yours. I'm pretty sure there's some other people on that list. You feel me? Like I ain't, whatever though. I'm gonna keep going.
Pressure was 100/90.
This is the conscious mind. The conscious mind has wishes, desires, aspirations. What do you want from your life? Creative.
You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all get what I'm saying? Like, who to hack? You feel me? Am I tripping? Like Beyonce phone or some shit? Like Rihanna phone? Like they hacked your phone? You know what I'm saying? Whatever though. I'm gonna get back to it. I'm sorry, y'all.
Conscious mind is about 10%. The rest of the brain, 90%, is called the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is primarily habits. And the fundamental habits didn't come from me. The last trimester of pregnancy and the first 7 years of your life, your brain is operating at a low vibrational frequency called theta. And theta is hypnosis. How do you learn to be a member of a family, in a community, in a culture? You watch other people. You focus on your family, see how they do everything. You learn from everybody else. So the programs that you get for the first 7 years are not yours. They came from other people, and they pass that on to you. But the problem is, it's not just the previous generation, the generation before, the generation before, so we pass down through the family. Here's the problem, big time. Science has found that 95% of our life, we're thinking. When the conscious mind is thinking, it's not paying attention. When the conscious mind is not paying attention, the subconscious program is the default. Well, if you understand that, then it says only 5% of the time you're running your life with your creative mind, the wishes and the desires and what you want. 5%, 95% of your life is coming from the program. Yeah, but the program is not your wishes and desires. It's other people's behavior. 95% of the day you are playing programs that psychologists tell us are limiting, disempowering, self-sabotaging. All of us, every one of us, every day plays programs that we don't see, and they're not ours. All we see is the result. And we go, oh my goodness, this is not what I wanted. Yeah, but this is what you created.
Hello, Bethany speaking. Hello. You phoning for Bethany?
I had to put this alien in front of it. It was a copyright, but just pay attention though.
Yes. What are you doing? Bethany, can you hear me? Well, you're right in front of me. But can you hear me down the phone? Oh my gosh. This is me. On the phone, I had it implanted. My hand is the phone. Walk and talk, because I'm on the phone inside my hand.
If you haven't hit the like button, man, I want to know why, man. Please tap that motherfucker.
I've integrated. Thank you for your call.
Hell nah, not me.
Subliminal implants. They charge themselves with motion like a self-minded watch. And it's on the 22 network. I get signal across 95% of UK mainland, 98 by next year. When I phoned you, it was ringing. You were ringing. That's the speaker. It's so sweet.
They always want to connect man with machine. Like this is some cool technology. And so many think that. But you have to remember who you are. We can communicate like this already. You don't need machine to do this. We can communicate with each other telepathically. All right? You have to remember how spiritual we are.
I said the alien cute. Damn, y'all tripping in the chat. That's my little brother. Back up. You feel me?
This is not your first life.
He taken.
This is not your first life in this galaxy. Some may be their first life in this earthly realm. But we've been here. We then did this. as your DNA fully activates, you're going to see how special you are, as you should know that. So the thing is, don't get excited about technology like this because we can do this. This is not for us. This might be for them, but this is not for us because we got so many extraordinary gifts. And when they come online,
There have been multiple folks who are coming to the channel, and as always, we have folks that come and go because they gain the information. Potentially, they download the Synergy PDF, which is full of documentation from our National Institute of Health, National Institute of Science and Technology, the World Health Organization, bioelectromagnetic algorithms, Google Scholar references. And there's literally only one page in which I tell you that you're going to have to believe in electronic warfare. And you're going to have to deal with the fact that we use wide body area networks, and that would be BAN right here, past the nano. The 6G low PAN is right there, your personal area network. And as you can see by the circles, the 6G low PAN encompasses the band, which is your body. And see, nobody believed this. They didn't know what was going on. And I said, did they tell you they built the stealth bomber? Did they ask your permission? No. And why is that? Let's see. Applied research and development that's secret.
Look, y'all, this stuff is not hard to find. You know what I'm saying? I think Sabrina Wallace is the perfect person to start talking about the biofields and stuff like that. She's put out a ton of information if you want to check it out. Like I said, do your own damn research. Don't be so quick to believe everything, but this shit right here deep, y'all. Look, I'm going to kind of skim through this in just a little bit, so bear with me. I'm letting her hit on certain points, and then I'm going to move on to certain things. We're not going to stay here for a long time. If y'all want to check her out, y'all see her information right here on the screen, and the shit get deep. You know, like a lot of people don't believe this stuff, but look, you got to think. How did you get some of the nanotech that they're talking about inside of the bodies? For words that I can't say on here at all, you know? Y'all know what nanotech I'm talking about in chat? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get back to it. Don't shut the hell up. I'm gonna keep going.
Shit,
You're tracking.
Oh, we don't
Let me know if you're tracking. Let me see the flames
as a
if you're tracking.
matter of not just strategy, but actual industry. Oh, no. When we're doing an advanced research project, we just tell everybody and we ask your permission first. Hang on, let me look through history. Let me see if I can find that anywhere. By corporation, government, people competing for things in academia. Oh, okay. So that means that DARPA will go ahead and do stuff, and then they'll let us know later. Just like a corporation, just like academia. Oh, okay. Here we are again. So there's your intra-band. And then your inter-band, talking to other computers, equipment, people. And then it becomes, yeah, but only in the hospital. If that were the case, the tech wouldn't have worked in the first fucking place in the way that it needs to at the industrial level. And then here's your industrial Internet of Things. And this is your quantum steering with biophotonics, sensors, gig architecture. So when we get to the point that we have to show people pictures like toddlers, because if I don't show you a picture book,
I ain't gonna cap. Sometimes I do need pictures. She ain't gonna be sitting here talking to me like that. I'm gonna skim through a little bit though. Let y'all see this next part. Hold on. Insult me because I like to see pictures.
read to you this article from Tech RXIV. I'm like, maybe they'll do something different. You know, maybe it's not as bad as it seems, etc. No, it was inappropriate to try to go that direction. It's bigger than I thought, and of course that makes sense. It's in-body intelligence for the Internet of Bionanothings. Now, I've brought you here over and over, and I've been like, hey, they're engineering this. Yeah, but they're having AI run it for them. So like I told you in the 8-minute video that went pretty viral out there, I said they gave these nanobots their own artificial intelligence systems to route the data, energy harvest, and communicate so that not so many humans have to physically be involved with making those changes. The good side at all is that a bunch of it is supervised machine learning algorithms, meaning there's still a human there somewhere or another system. But this is for healthcare monitoring. So a lot of that is going to be farmed out. Your vasculature has become a war zone for these nanomachines to communicate, transmit, lay still, keep moving. It's all part of how they're routing the nanosystem through you. July 2022. Artificial intelligence has recently been used in nanomedical applications in which implemented intelligent nanosystems inside the human body were used to diagnose and treat a variety of ailments with the help of the Internet of Biological Nanothings, biological circuit engineering, or nanomaterial-based architecture.
Somebody said they just getting in here. Look, they're talking about hacking the human body. Hacking the human body. So you can scroll back a little bit, check some of that stuff out. I ain't gonna talk too much. I want to keep this going because this video is a little bit longer. We're gonna get to some things. It's gonna pick up in a minute.
So this is where I warn other people out there, again, that sitting on all of this, not telling anybody, there's just no way that any of this is going to go over well. Once people realize that what I tried to get them to understand, which is the longer you don't admit that you have your own anatomy wrapped up in this because you think you can cleanse, you think you can take off your Fitbit, you think you can live off grid, that those opportunities have been gone all 5 years and probably back to 2012. Pentagon directives. So here we are in flow guided opportunistic routing. Well, that'll be fun to explain the nano node capacity.
AKA, you ain't gonna have nowhere to hide, people.
Man,
so we're gonna get to
it. Nanotext.
Look,
so they got
pretty much what she'd be saying is
particles
that in order to get away from
metal that can be detected,
frequencies that they're trying to use to hack the human body, you're gonna pretty much need to
they put them in your water,
cages, right? You ever heard of them? Seen them in movies and stuff like that?
Shit like that, to where you breathe them in and you fucking eat them and drink them.
Maim or
to where these motherfuckers is already in your body.
That's pretty much what it is, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna keep
going.
It's
crazy as fuck, bro.
It gets boring,
So they can detect this shit.
Keep going. She got some wind on her.
Let us see it. They got like it was all weird. Yeah. They got just telling me. I know.
Now they just look at you like the piece of shit you are.
Everybody in America right now is black. Your original language is Spanish. Let me tell you how I know. Let me tell you how I know. Because ain't Jesus Spanish. Let me tell you how I know. You come from Morocco, which is the Moors. My friend they got just telling me about this. They got took over by Spain, right? And then they got Spanish. Stop playing with me. Yeah.
Also, that's why Kevin Gates be like Kingdom of Morocco.
Yeah. Listen, we was everywhere first. They got like it was all we Egyptians. We was everywhere. They got like it was all they back door us, gang. Because we were too nice. Listen, let me tell you something. This was Christopher Columbus. Let us in. Christopher Columbus, he found America. He said, let it back to him. That's what it said. He said.
Somebody said 10-4 has that shit ain't gonna save you.
Y'all look this up. He said, I found this land. Everybody's so nice here. They rich. They give whatever they have. Whatever you have, they give to you. Yeah. These be the good people to take over and put under our feet. What's up?
So Christopher Columbus took over our land.
No, he said we got it. They told me so low. They gave us everything. But they thought that was Indians. So the Indians think it was them. They wasn't no goddamn Indians. But we got like the Indians too. That's not. We did. So listen. So we the Indians, we the Mexicans, we everything. Right? So listen, we were like that. And they came.
So that wasn't the first race.
No, they killed everybody. We already everybody. Killed everybody. Back door everybody all at the same time. Or like a seance. They call it the supper. They say they killed everybody on Thanksgiving. They gotta kill everybody in the world on that day.
You might crack the code with this one, bro. I always wondered where are the Africans with the passed down stories about an ancestor that was taken away. Millions? And none of them have family stories looking for their ancestors in America? See, this the one right here, man. He might have cracked the code with this one. So everybody knows that we're not African. Everybody knows who we are. Africans know we're not Africans. Asians know we're not Africans. Everybody knows who we are. But here go the bigger question. Why are we that important that our identity has been hidden so far and so deep to the point where only this generation is really understanding what's going on? What makes us so important to hide our identity like that? Ask yourself that question.
So I'm here looking this up, and it's so crazy because it's literally, it's right here. African American trademark was assigned a serial number, and there's the number, by the United States Patent and Trademark Office. The trademark serial number is ID, blah, 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 whatever. But who patented it? The legal correspondent for African American trademark is Charles J. Long Smith. It's called names. Anderson, Baker, and Long. 25 North Duke Street, Suite 202, York, Pennsylvania. The current status of the African American filing is registered. Based on African American Inc., the African American trademark is used in the following business: beef and vegetables, chicken, and pork. This is crazy. So, are they
That shit crazy, ain't Look that shit up.
canning us? Are they using us for beef? Beef, vegetables, chicken, and pork.
Hey, look, is that why they say like it be human meat in the meat on TV? Like that's
Like you
wild to
want
me.
beef, nigga?
Hey, we gotta start eating grass, y'all. Just grass. Then it can't be outside grass because they spraying shit. Like it's too many things going on at once, right? Let's keep going though.
This is very suspect to me. African American Inc.
You know what, brother? You right. Oh, baby, we got another one. This time, the African American trademark. And we all know what I'm about to do. This is the African American trademark. And as you can see here, Charles J. Long, comma, Smith, comma, Anderson, comma, Baker and Long, 25 North Duke Street, Suite 202, York, PA. And as you can see here, when you search that up, you'll end up finding that Long Law is basically the people who own that. And as you can see here, this is the guy who started that law firm, Huey Long. So it kind of got me to thinking the African American term, and when it was first put into the public, was with Jesse Jackson. And as you can see here, this is a list of all of the people who funded Jesse Jackson's campaign. And as you can see here, Orville Fubus. There go Fubus. What's up, big guy? Let's look into you. As you can see here, Mr. Fubus, the Arkansas governor, opposed school integration in the 1950s, is widely considered to have been a racist. His actions, particularly his use of the National Guard to block African American students from entering Central High School in Little Rock. See, so they're using that situation to perpetuate the African American. Now, why would you be doing that, Fubus? And just like we thought, as you can see here, Fubus and the Long family, primarily Huey Long and possibly his relatives, had a complex relationship. So you can clearly see that these people funded Jesse Jackson so they can make money off of denationalizing us. But who else is on that list that these people funded to try to keep you asleep? Now we know how you got that money to shoot all of those films, Spike Lee. And you were saying a whole lot of African American in those films too, boss. Who's that? Exactly. These people were all put on the payroll to keep you dancing. Oh, that's how you got the Cosby Show on network TV. It's very clear to see that they went and got a whole bunch of actors and celebrities to try to dance us to sleep. It's too many people to name. I'm not finished. This shows you that Pan-African is trademarked also.
Wow.
And as you can see here, the Pan-African trademark isn't owned by a single entity. Two primary regional systems, the African Intellectual Property Organization, and the African Regional Intellectual Property Organization. It says that one controls mostly French-speaking countries, while the other controls English-speaking nations. As you can see here, those countries include Mali, Guinea, all of those places in Africa, Niger, Burkina Faso, the Congo. But as you can see here, those African people that's in Africa, they don't own their airports or anything like that. And they certainly didn't name that place the Congo either. This is the guy who named that the Congo. See, it's very clear that all of these people on this side of the world made all of these companies and came over to our motherland, got some of our people to help them put us to sleep. It shows that the Africans have a corporation and the Europeans have a corporation, neither of which help the indigenous so-called Black Americans that you keep denationalizing on our own land. But as you can see by this video,
spread the fucking
we done already
word,
figured
man.
out what
Spread
you're
this
doing
shit
on our
out,
lands
man.
now. And we are more
Hit the
intelligent
fucking
than
like
you.
button,
So it's
man.
only a matter of time.
This shit right
Peace
here.
to the Atlanteans.
Wait, what did she just say? Because this is hands down one of the nastiest things I've ever seen. And Oprah said it live on TV, and yet no one else is talking about this video. And honestly, I'm not supposed to show you guys this, but if you could stomach it, I'll show you. Now, to give you guys some backstory. In case you guys don't know who this is Oprah Winfrey. Literally one of the biggest talk show hosts in the world, and has created her brand around this ability to
I
ask
told y'all
provoking
niggas
questions to
Oprah was
guests,
gonna
questions that
come.
no one else would ask, but yet everybody was thinking. And that's how she grew popular and accumulating over $3 billion because of this skill. But because we were caught up in the accolades, we failed to realize what truly goes on behind the scenes. Countless people have come out and speculated that Oprah really behind the scenes is cruel and just evil. And people even go to the extent saying that Oprah works for the Illuminati. And sometimes it's obvious by some of the things that she says.
I have said for years, if the abuser is any good, you won't even know it's happened. You will be in it and you won't even know it's happened. And if the abuser is any good, he or she is going to make you feel like you're a part of it. I mean, and nothing is more being a part of it than what we discussed earlier.
For some reason, this comment triggered a chain of thoughts, which sent me down a rabbit hole, and I found some stuff. Before I get into it, you're right. Real food, real people. Are they mocking us? Anyway, since a hamburger is #1 in America, I started off by looking up all the definitions of ham. And #2, the backs of the thighs, or the thighs and buttocks. He squatted down on his hams. What's really bizarre about that, and maybe I'm batshit crazy, but it's served on something called buns, which is a nickname for buttocks. And then I couldn't help but notice what they look like. I can't be the only one who sees it. Is this more mocking? Aside from that, what's strange is it said that the term hamburger derived from Hamburg, Germany, while others say it originated in the US. Or it's more mockery. Let's talk about chicken. I get it, the breast, the thighs, the legs, the wings, the fingers, because chickens don't have fingers.
Chicken fingers,
And
right.
apparently chicken fingers got their name because they resemble a human finger. However, they don't. Is it more mockery? Also notice how in the movies throughout the years, whenever referring to cannibalism, they always say it tastes like chicken. Meant to be funny. Maybe not as funny as you think. Might as well jump over to some symbolism while we're on chicken. I see more double C symbolism in this logo. Maybe it's a coincidence. Maybe the star placement is a coincidence also. Hard to rule out symbolism considering it has this in it too, which is a symbol I've talked about in previous posts. And since we began with what's in fast food restaurants, how about Arby's having this in their window, in our faces?
There's a book called The Delectable Negro that documents the cannibalizing of Black people, especially during slavery. It talks about how in white European culture, the white supremacist culture, that they've always had this thing about literally consuming Black people, Black flesh. During slavery, when they had the big rebellion with Nat Turner, he was cannibalized after they killed him. They ate him. During a lot of lynchings, they would cook and barbecue people, and they would actually eat the people that they would lynch. So this was something that was a part of the white supremacist culture, consuming us literally.
A lot of the mummies that was taken out of Africa was taken to Europe and sold, and they used it as medicine, and they used it as aphrodisiacs. They ate our dead people's bodies.
Or hurt you.
You know what's crazy about that? Like, y'all, all right, put a 1 in the chat if you believe, the people booty burgers they talking about, right? Put a 2 in the chat if you don't believe that. I'm watching. I'm waiting on y'all. Because at this point, I mean, if we eating human, they eating all our asses, to be for real with you. It's so many people that go missing. It don't matter the color now. They just making burgers out of anything. Oh, y'all think the ones in the chat going crazy. Oh, man. Look, I'm not judging either way. Like I said, look, believe what you want to believe. We on here to do this thing together. I'm just presenting. That's it. I ain't saying what it is, but they said it on TV too. They say it on the news. I know you can't believe everything you see, but at the same time, they said, it's a certain percentage of human meat. Like, I got questions, nigga. You just can't hit us with that and then just, like, how did the human meat get into the meat grinder?
Oh.
Soylent Green? Oh, that's crazy. You feel me? How did the meat get, like, a finger? All right, you got to shut the whole factory down and somebody's finger got caught in that joint. All right, get the finger out of the meat. You feel me? Like, I don't get that. Like, y'all just keep going. Somebody lose their arm in one of them factories? Or is it something else? It is what it is, though. Look, we're going to keep going, though. It's crazy. I see a lot of ones, so a lot of people believe that. I would like to think that I haven't eaten, like, a people burger. I ain't there yet, y'all. Like, as you can tell by my cheeks, like, I'm not there yet to not, like, cut certain things out. I'm still finding my balance with that. I ate a lot of people in.
Harm you. This is why it's important to know you and your mate's blood type. Start asking your mate what's their blood type. All blood types aren't compatible, especially if you're O negative. You're only supposed to be mating with other O negatives. That's why these kids have so many illnesses and complications, because these scientists be overwhooping. And y'all wonder why these kids grow up hating their parents or these parents hating their kids. Pregnant women, particularly those who are Rh negative, often need a shot called Grogam to prevent their immune system from attacking their baby blood cells if the baby is Rh positive.
Going after certain bloodlines, people. I don't know if you're tracking. Now we're getting to the point. Do y'all think that it's people? We already know they've been showing disclosure, what they've been trying to tell y'all.
Anti-aircraft guns went into action against unidentified aircraft in the Los Angeles area shortly after 3 a.m. Pacific wartime this morning. The anti-aircraft guns began barking during a blackout ordered by the 4th Interceptor Command at 2:25 a.m. The unidentified object, which some sources...
Y'all got to remember that shit, Battle of Los Angeles, that's based off like true events. This is that right here, so this is no secret that they knew about these things a long time ago. And look, man, we in 2025. This happened almost 100 years ago. They've been here.
What might be a blimp moved slowly down the Pacific coast from Santa Monica and disappeared south of Long Beach. Army officials declined to comment on the possibility that the object might have been a blimp. However, it required nearly 30 minutes to travel some 25 miles, far slower than an airplane. Watchers on the rooftop of the Columbia Broadcasting Building in the heart of Hollywood could plainly see the flashes of guns and searchlights sweeping the skies in a white arc along the coastal area. Concussion of the shells could be felt in downtown Los Angeles, 15 miles away. U.S. Army planes quickly took to the dark skies, but whether they contacted the object has not been announced. Army officials say they will not comment until they receive a full report of the action. Although some watchers say they saw airplanes in the air, semi-official sources say they probably were the U.S. Army's pursuit. Several observers say they saw one or more planes spotlighted by 20 or 30 searchlights.
Nope, couldn't hit it.
The object moved southward, presumably over Huntington Park at the western edge of Los Angeles, and on southward to about Long Beach on the coast. By 3:30 a.m., observers said the object appeared to be over the south of Long Beach. Searchlights closely followed the object down the coast and kept it centered in their glare. Shells frequently could be seen near the object,
that little
but
Wayne
none appeared to hit. The
video.
shooting stopped about 3:30 a.m.
Being attacked by an imminent.
The shooting brought warfare to the front door of this city of 1.25 million population for the first time since December 7th. Already, it was alleged to the presence off the Southern California coast of a Japanese submarine, which had pumped 25 shells into an oil field north of Santa Barbara Monday evening. Because of the presence of the submarine, a 3-hour alert was ordered at dusk last night, and civilian authorities stood at their posts while the Army and Navy continued their search for the submersible. The evening alert ended at 10:23 p.m., but another was sounded at 2:22 a.m., and the blackout followed within 3 minutes.
I get money to
it covered Los Angeles County from Santa Monica to Pomona. At 2:27, all Southern California radio stations were ordered off the air, except those in San Diego.
And how tall would you say they would have been? You said children. Let's have a...
I'd say that they were between 3 and 4 feet high.
And let's get into a little description now.
I remember
how badly damaged
they were burned. And remember, I told you about they had kind of their suits or their coveralls or whatever you want to call them was made out of something like awning or something. We couldn't cut it with band scissors, and the only way we got it, Dutch had a knife, and we got it nicked in and ripped it. And they did not have ears per se, and they did not have noses per se. They had orifices, and that's about it.
Were their faces badly burnt?
One of them was really, you could see a whole one if you put the three of them together. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. And with the flesh blackened from the fire?
Oh, yeah.
It was.
Now, where they had the suits on, we don't know because when we come off with the suits, their flesh has been so cooked that part of it come off with the suits.
Yeah. Let's take the limbs, the hands.
The hands only had 3 fingers. They didn't have a thumb. They did have like 3.
Y'all want to know something that's crazy about this whole situation right here is? All right, so look, there's a place out here where I stay. It's a farm, and this shit made the news. I should have put that clip on here, but the farmer was speaking about strange little gray aliens coming through portals on his land. And he said he killed like 15, 18 of them. He just said he popping them. You feel me? And he wanted to the land is up for sale. I was gonna try to buy it. I ain't gonna hold you. I was gonna try to buy that mug, but a little bit too hefty of a price to be sitting on from somewhere. I'm not gonna go in there and sit in there and no aliens gonna be popping through the walls and shit. I ain't gonna hold you. Like it sounds like a good idea, but then I be the one having to deal with that. You feel me? But believe it or not, you know what I'm saying? Like it made the news and that's a thing. But I do want to go out there and check and see about those portals. But I wouldn't want to live there. I appreciate you, my guy. I can't see the whole name on here right now, but I'm gonna keep going though. This video a little long.
Not like that. Hang that.
With a shorter, longer, same size.
I ain't trying to have my blood pressure high to be chasing them little, like seeing nothing like that be for real. Like, that nigga B-Dale said I gotta bring him with me. I think he more about that than me. I'm the survivalist.
Humans?
No, they weren't as long as humans. They were more sturdy, and they just hung.
Because I heard about the other ones that turned like the soldiers shot at the extraterrestrials and he turned them into stone. I don't want to take that chance. You feel me? You're not about to turn me into stone. Well, maybe you can, but I'm trying to avoid that.
More or less.
And I don't mention you took that to look at their feet.
Yeah, their feet was built kind of the same way, but now their feet all over.
Yeah.
But it looked like they had 3 appendages instead of 5 or 6.
Yeah.
So whatever.
Not the blood pressure excuse. Y'all remember this? Hell nah. Hell nah. That's that mall incident. The Miami Mall incident.
Well, welcome to Trauma Unit TV. You are now rocking with the best.
Now, do I think that it went down like that? They seen all those apparitions? A lot of people said that they did. A lot of people in that mall had the same story. Kids had sticks. I don't think that's real. I'm not really jump on that. But I think it could definitely say something that think about it. Why did the police show up like that? That type of thing. You think they show up for
something? Does this planet consist of only what's on the surface? No, thank you. Are mountains solid? Are all mountains solid on the inside? Are some mountains solid on the inside? Yes, thank you. Are there mountains that are hollow on the inside? Yes, thank you. Are there complete cities inside of some mountains?
You're fine, little red ball.
Yes, thank you. Are there people in the cities that are inside these mountains? Yes, thank you. Are these people human? No.
Hell nah.
Do these people, so to speak, do they speak languages that are unknown to those of us who live above ground? Yes, thank you. So are there entire civilizations that live inside the mountains? Yes, thank you. Is this also true for underground? Yes, thank you. So there are whole civilizations of people that live underground.
Oh.
Yes, thank you. Are they as developed as we are above ground? No, thank you. Will there ever be a time where we will meet or intermingle with these people? Yes, thank you. Will that be a good thing? No.
Oh.
Hey, look, y'all better get in shape. Y'all better get in shape, man. According to this, look, if you believe that type of, hey, you better get in shape. They talking about getting your little what's the name bags or whatever prepared for people that look like us. Look, we're not going against each other. It might be something that comes up from out this goddamn ground, and I'm be ready for it. I'm gonna be in shape. I'm gonna be able to look. Survival is here. I got a gnat in here, bro. It's driving me crazy, bro. If it land on my lip, I'm probably gonna tear this whole desk part, like tear this thing up tonight. But look, yeah, man. My bad, y'all. Y'all seen this in real time. My bad.
No, thank you. Are the people who live underground or in the mountains, are they even partially human? Are some of them partially human? Yes, thank you.
Hell
Would they
no.
be considered, or what we consider alien, part alien? So not alien. What else could they be if they're not human or alien? Are they from another dimension? The people that live in mountains or civilizations underground, are they from another dimension? Yes, thank you. So would we be able to see them if we are here in the 3D? Yes. So they are currently in our dimension. Yes, thank you. But they are from a different dimension. Yes, thank you. I don't know what to make of that one. All right, so I'm going to be asking, yes, am I allowed to say that word or ask about them directly on here in an obvious manner? No. All right, so y'all can stop asking me to ask questions because I have to be careful about certain topics and what questions I ask about certain topics. Do those beings whose names start with R and end in Tillian, do they like that name? No, they don't like that reference, guys. Is the reason why they don't like that reference is because it has a negative connotation? Yes, thank you. Are all of those type of beings that start with an R and end in Tillian, are they all evil or negative? No, thank you. Are they a lot like humans where there are both good and bad? Yes, thank you. All right, so going forward, I can't refer to them as that. I've actually received a message while I was offline that they do not want to be referred to as that and not tell them that. So I will not. Next question. Are angels and aliens basically the same thing? Yes, thank you. What is a local?
Hey, for real. Hey, I do be watching her hands though. Like, I'm on it. I don't see her like noticeably doing anything like manipulate that.
And what is above the firmament? Is the sun and moon local? Yes, thank you. Are the sun and moon, would it be considered inside the firmament with Earth? Yes, thank you. Is there anything else in what we would consider the solar system or outside the universe that is local and inside the firmament? No. So everything else is outside the firmament. Yes, thank you. And just confirming from previous videos, there is water also outside the firmament, correct? Yes, thank you. For the beings that live in the mountains and underground, I asked, are they as developed as we are above ground? And the answer was no. Is that correct? Yes, thank you. Are they less developed than we are? No, thank you. So are they more or further along in development than we are? Yes, thank you. Okay.
Don't bring y'all advanced asses up here. Like, you feel me?
God, it's a Janet flight. It's a Janet flight. Babe, you're not gonna care, but that's an Area 51 flight right there. It's a Janet flight. No tail number, red stripe. Those people are flying to and from Groom Lake. It's a Janet flight.
Yeah, the airlines, let me just, Janet Airlines. Where's that come from? Oh, it's from Vegas. Check that out. Janet flight. Let's go. There we go. And
Check it out.
Yep. Straight dollars. There you go. Straight 51. I'm gonna say right here. This is not scale control. This is not playback speed, I believe. Oh, maybe this guy's people want to watch. She's not going to turn down news Edwards Air Force Base and goes to Palmdale, where it goes off radar Palmdale. I guess that's where it is stored right here. Janet Airlines. There's no plane here. And Janet down goes Palmdale. It does say Palmdale Las Vegas. Now, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong with that Palmdale, but that's definitely not Vegas, man. Where is it? Yeah, you can see the good Vegas. It's not Vegas. Janet Airlines, Vegas to Area 51. So you get picked up in Vegas, but Area 51.
Gary Stolman suddenly appeared on the set of KNBC's evening newscast just as consumer reporter David Horowitz was being introduced.
Pardon me? What is this? Let me see what it says. All right. All right, well, let me read this. Folks, we have someone on the set who's standing here and would like me to read this copy, which was just handed to me. You want to tell me your name or not? What is it? And Gary, where are you from?
KNBC then cut away from its newscast.
You know, it was like the Twilight Zone. I didn't know what was going to happen, and I didn't realize. I said to myself, this is not really happening to me.
Stolman's statement was a bizarre tale of space creatures and the CIA. Minutes after he handed it to Horowitz, the police arrived, and Stolman put the pistol down and was led away.
Copyright. Had to do what I had to do, y'all. I got to show y'all.
were not only the first humans on the Earth, they were bait for intelligent life forms elsewhere in the cosmos, refugees from planets that could no longer sustain them. But why Earth? Deoxyribonucleic acid, DNA, blueprint of human life, is the key to their survival. Without it, they will perish. Extraterrestrials took place over 100,000 years ago in Atlantis, and in its sister civilization in the Pacific, Lemuria. Ancient civilizations on every continent have recorded evidence of these encounters. These visitors were highly advanced and did not appear in human form. Now, the Mayans called them Chanes, the people of the serpents, and in Hebrew legend, the snake represented knowledge. Of course it did. It was not human, not of this earth. Perseus and Medusa, St. George and the Dragon, St. Patrick and the Snakes of Ireland. But these are not human.
What is this?
I think their UFO club is based on the teachings of this guy.
And the natural form of these invaders is not human. They are described in ancient accounts as serpents and dragons.
Isn't that the... Yeah. You can see Dick Cheney, Al Gore, all 9 Supreme Court justices shapeshift into reptilians. Did you know that for thousands of years, creatures from the constellation Draco have been mating with humans to form a separate race, 43 U.S. presidents, most members of Congress, and the entire British royal family?
Have y'all seen this video interview with Elon Musk, y'all? If you've ever had a doubt in your mind that Elon Musk was a real human, you won't now, y'all. You gotta check this video out.
And refurbishable but where do you think it failed, and where do you think, like, what lessons did you learn that you know you're not going to be making on Starship?
Y'all see the way he's moving? Look at that, y'all. Ain't no way. Elon Musk looks like he is glitching in real time. Y'all, what human have you ever seen move like this? Y'all see that? He looks like he's biomechanical, y'all.
You're just trying to get data out of the thing.
I think I'm short-circuiting. Yo, I said, look at this motherfucker. He's short-circuiting. There's a glitch in the Matrix, everybody. There's a glitch. Told y'all. You didn't listen to me, did you? Told you. Watch it over and over. He's trying to walk normal. Normal? Just, come on. Be normal. Everything. Oh, God.
Boy, that motherfucker ain't real, man. That motherfucker fuck. Yeah, man. Motherfucker malfunction as we speak.
I'm losing 14 kids. I should get another baby. Oh my God, no. Oh man.
Hey, bro, you know how you know there's gonna be a black pope, bro? Because the way he acted when a black man touched him.
That man was not cracking his neck. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Look, I ain't one of those people that believe all this type of stuff right here. But man, hey, look, that shit ain't normal, man, for him to be walking like that, bro. Like, you can crack your neck, bro. I crack my neck right now. Wow. I did not. And guess what? I ain't never seen nobody do that. Yeah, I can't make no excuse for that. That shit gave me short-circuiting vibes. You feel me? Like, or he's about to transform into some shit. Y'all remember the big ass cockroach from off of Men in Black when Will Smith was stepping on the little baby roaches? When he was like, "Oh yeah, this your uncle. Oh, this is your mama." You know what I'm saying? He was stepping on the roaches, and then he started that big ass roach came off that thing. Boy, he came back because he's about to get in the UFO and leave, right? Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. That man's about to transform, boy. I tell you, he was one cricket away from just going crazy in that joint.
And Biden were at the Pope's funeral. So were a lot of other people. And most of the people were dressed in black. See, because the people that were dressed in black were in mourning of the Pope's death. But Trump and Biden, everybody was dressed in blue. They were celebrating. They were celebrating that the Pope has been dead. The Pope has been dead. They were celebrating that we got all the gold and that we are heading into prosperity. There will be no more popes. The Pope is gone. That Pope was the last Pope.
Oh.
There'll be no more presidents either.
Oh. That mug had 3 hands though. Well, act like you ain't see that shit. Like, come on.
President Trump is the last president.
Oh.
Appreciate
so get ready for the golden era. And that what that means is they're celebrating the golden era.
break down to y'all on this one right here. Look, that symbolizing he's in the. Y'all gotta think. What did I cover in the last video? So CERN, they're trying to skip time. They're trying to change time so that they can buy themselves more time for the system, right? And they're trying to escape the inevitable. These people have been around for a while. These things been around for a while, and they're trying to survive this shit. But what's happening is, you know, they keep trying to skip us in time. That's why you get the Mandela effects and everything else of that sort, right? You signifying that we're in a different time. Same picture. But read this though right here. Manipulate time. Technologies permit us to manipulate time and space. But whatever though, we're gonna keep going. Think what you want to think, you know what I'm saying? Look, man, hopefully y'all enjoyed that video right there, man. It's a time loop, baby. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to escape the inevitable. Why you think that they got all these damn bunkers and everything else? Somebody happened. You feel me? Last pope, what did they say that signifies? Let me see in the chat. You know what I'm saying? I don't do this by myself. We do this shit together. But at the end of the day, can you see what's going on? Can you see the different warfares? And a lot of y'all think too as well, you know, that we talking about in the beginning of the video. Some people that got that. So look, I didn't even know this, that it can be transferred from just y'all clapping cheeks. You feel me? So if you got somebody that's been and you clapped too. That's all I gotta say. You clap too. So you know what I'm saying? Do your own damn research. You can reverse pretty much anything. You just gotta apply your mind to it. Get back into the sciences. Get out here, do your own damn research, man. I'm not gonna ever say everything that I completely know on the internet. I know I do talk a lot sometimes, but this ain't the place right here, man. Look, that's why I encourage people to do their own research. I present certain things in a certain way to get the mind stimulated, to get those juices flowing so we can all work together. Hopefully it's been working out for y'all, man. I'm not trying to tell y'all to believe anything. Just go out here and see what's real in the world. You know what I'm saying? It'll better prepare us for what's to come. But never live in fear. We don't teach fear around here. That's how they feed off of you. Never feed into fear. You know what I'm saying? Always be stepping in your righteous energy. And together, y'all, we can keep, you know what I'm saying, spreading the word across the world and, you know what I'm saying, becoming better people, spreading these positive vibes. And I always tell y'all too, man, just because you spread a positive vibe don't mean that you don't step on somebody, bro. Like, they think that because you're nice and you're good to people, that if they disrespect you, you just sit there and be disrespected. That's not what we represent. We stepping, you know what I'm saying? We tried up over here. But look, no, I appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? All like 7,000 people in here right now. Everybody smash that like button. Let's share these videos with your friends and your family. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep this thing going, you know? Because we're not going to be here forever, but we're going to have a good time while we're doing it. Like I always say, spread love because there's too much hate in this world. Love you guys. I'll see you on the next video. And I'm out though. Bye.
Hey guys, which one of you two is going to come in second? Probably Reggie if it's a shooting contest. I agree. I think I'm coming in second now.
Put on your seatbelt. Below, coming real. It's the next episode.
Hold up. Hey, well, my be thinking we soft. We don't play.
What's up, Dre? Locust song for the 200. Coming real. It's the next episode.
Hold up. Hey, well, my be thinking we soft. We don't play.
What's up, Dre? Locust song for the 200. Coming real. It's the next episode.
Hold up. Hey, well, my be thinking we soft. We don't play.
What's up, Dre? Locust song for the 200. Coming real. It's the next episode.
X marks the spot. You have officially been marked out. Exit that away. X marks the spot. You have officially been marked out. Exit that away. X marks.
Dick drive this car, not pussy. Oh, you think it's funny, bitch? This is pimping here. I've been on Wheel of Fortune, Prices Right. Oh, bitch, it's funny. Come on with it. Oh, boy, y'all rather piss off that crew than piss off time.
Welcome to Trauma Unit TV. You are now rocking with the best. Welcome to Trauma Unit TV. You are now rocking with the best.
Thank you.